Welcome to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. Good morning. Hope you guys are doing well. We're going to start this thing off and let's see who we have in the chat. All right. Val. What's up, Val? Val's in the chat. Good morning, everyone. What's going on? What's going on? Jen, there you go. There you go. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. How you doing, Jen? Hope you're doing well, too. Thank you so much for doing that. I appreciate it. What's up, Conrad? Conrad's in the chat. All right. Nanette. What's up, Nanette? Let's see. Let me catch up to you guys. You guys talking about Dunkin' Donuts. Jen, I don't understand the poll. How do we put the movie in movies if the choices are? No, what I meant to do is just have you guys just tell me if you have any movies that you're excited for, any new movies that are going to be coming out. Haunted by Horror in the chat. All right, here we go. Just finished my banana bread French toast. Now it's time to watch the Night Watch Zone. That sounds good. Banana bread French toast. All right. What's up, Anthony? Anthony's in the chat at the gym getting a workout in. All right. Very cool. Very, very, very cool. Yeah, boy. Ken's in the chat. What's up, Sledgehammer Horror? How you guys doing? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Carrie, what's up? What's up? Fluff, what's up in the chat? I need to get my own theme song like you have. Yeah, man, do it. You should. You should. I was pretty lucky to have that put together, putting it together and so forth. It's fun. It's fun. All right. Wow, did I catch up to the chat? Very cool. Miss Carter, how's it going? Saying good night, good morning to everyone. All right, all right, all right. Nanette saying I'm hurting and that's why I'm up this morning. I mean, like you hurt yourself? You got to let me know. I hope you're doing okay though, seriously. Let me know, Nanette. And my man, Bob Hunt. What's up, brother? What's up? We had such a fun time the other night. We were on Steven's channel, Craving Something Scary, and whoa, Bob just upgraded his membership. Wow. All right, to the James Bond level. Oh man, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. That's definitely so generous of you. Definitely helps out the channel. And as you guys know, we are headed to Monster Mania, the trip of a lifetime coming up in just a couple months. Bob, thanks so much, man. I really appreciate that. Appreciate that seriously. And in your honor, we got some new stuff to play. We'll be talking about that soon, but here we go. Thanks so much, Bob.
You got the hooks for that, pussycat?
Who loves you, baby?
Who loves you, baby? Thank you so much, Bob. Seriously, you all right. I appreciate it. I really do. Miss Carter saying, I'm excited for Nope. Yeah, absolutely. I am too. I think it's going to be a really cool movie. I'm excited to see what Jordan Peele's going to do. I have no clue where it's going to go, and that is so exciting. It really, really is. And hopefully you guys got your coffee because I got mine, and I'm probably going to be getting a second cup. That's how much I need it. What's up, Carrie? Saying I'm excited about a lot of movies. Nope. Bodies, bodies, bodies. Yes. Halloween ends. You know it. And Black Phone. Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. Ken saying I'm finishing editing. Home is where the haunt is, and listening to your angelic voice. Thanks, brother. I appreciate that. I don't know if it's angelic, but it's something. It's something. Thanks so much, man. I appreciate that. Bob saying good morning to everyone. Again, Bob, thanks so much for moving to that other level. That was just amazing stuff, man. Thank you. We really did have a fun time. We sure did. It was a fun conversation. We just went in so many different directions. The audience, the live chat, they were really into it. So yeah, absolutely. Andre's in the chat saying Vince Gilligan should try a horror movie. I agree with that. I really do. I just love his work. I'm a big fan of Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul. I mean, seriously. Yes, yes. Carrie, what about Bob? You are the man, a righteous man. That's right. That's right. He is. He truly is. I can't deny that. But thank you again so much, so much, so much. Miss Carter saying, I stayed up late, first time watch Switchblade Sisters. Ooh, all right. That's a good one. Very cool. Bob saying, you're very welcome, Knight. You deserve it. Thanks so much, man. Seriously. I appreciate it. I really do, man. I really, really do. Let's see. Jen talking about Ken's stream last night, enjoying it. Of course. I mean, Ken's got killer content, Ken and Ashley. Absolutely. Conrad saying, I'm excited for Nope, Halloween Ends, and Black Phone. All right, all right, all right. Very, very cool. Ken saying, I was so honored to have you, Jen. That's right. She is amazing. She really is. Such a huge supporter in this community. It's really, really cool. Really cool. Conrad's like, Sledgehammer Horror is here, right? That's right, guys. That is right. Nanette saying, no, I have fibromyalgia and arthritis. It's raining here yesterday. Oh, yeah, rain is no good for that. Yep. And today, so I'm hunting and I've not been hurting and I've not been to sleep. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, when the rain happens, that's definitely when you can really feel a lot of pain from arthritis. I know I've had many, many different injuries. I don't know if I'm dealing with full blown arthritis, but yeah, I know what you mean. Conrad saying it was great hearing you and Bob talk Halloween. Absolutely. And that being said, Bob, and I think I said it to you the other night, but we got to get you on the channel too, man. Steven's already. We're always talking about trying to plan something, but we got to get you on here. And yeah, that was some fun stuff, man. We could have kept going. uh, Ben's in the chat saying, did you see a Winnie the Pooh horror movie is coming? I guess the book is public domain now, so they can do an official horror and Disney can't stop it. I thought I saw a thumbnail. What was it called? Blood and Honey? uh, wow. I don't even know what to say about that. It's interesting though, huh? Miss Carter, I will admit I'm excited for Halloween. Keyword ends. Stop it. Stop. Come on. Look at my man right here. Come on. No, but I know what you mean, though. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Then that saying, I'm excited for Jurassic World Dominion. Yes, me too. Me too. It looks like it's going to be so good. Jen saying, I am just excited for Scream. Only Scream? Scream 6, of course. Really? Wow. All right. Jen saying, I will watch Halloween Ends, but probably not in theaters. Okay. All right. Ben saying, I'm excited for Halloween to end too. Okay. and you know, it's funny because I just did a video, and the other night we were talking Halloween on Steven's channel, and I also was on I Like Scary, and we were talking Halloween. And just remember, guys, and you guys know I'm a huge Jason fan. Just remember, there are some franchises like Friday the 13th and Nightmare on Elm Street, and fans, they have been waiting and praying for something, and all they have is hopes and dreams. That's all they have. That being said, you know, there is a shelf life for everything. So it's going to be interesting to see what they do with Halloween Ends. But for those who do still enjoy the movies, this is one of those special times because we're getting Scream movies, we're getting Halloween movies, and we're also getting some cool fan films too. So, you know, let's see. Sledgehammer saying, I can't wait for you guys to see the Black Phone. Yes, I can't wait, man. I cannot wait. Nanette is also excited for Scream 6. All right. Bob saying that would be fun, and we definitely could have continued. I know, man. We we really could have. We really could have. Let's see. Jen saying, I wonder where Night is. What? I'm right here. Refresh your page. Jen, you gotta Someone contact Jen on social. She might need to refresh because I'm definitely here. Carrie saying, "What? I thought they were joking about the Pooh horror movie." Well, I guess not. The Enlightened Kid, what's up? Welcome to the chat. Welcome. Checking out Top Gun Maverick tonight. Heard it was stellar. Can't wait to see it. That's one thing I wanted to talk about. Some other movies coming out. You guys know me. I love all genres of movies, not just horror. I have heard nothing but excellent stuff about Maverick, about Top Gun Maverick. And as a fan of the original, I'm really excited to see it too. I've heard that it's such a great sequel, but it's also its own thing. So if you're a fan of the original, you'll love this movie. If you never saw the original, you'll love this movie. All the aerial scenes and stunts I heard were just out of this world, and I'm all for it. I'm all for it. So I definitely can't wait to see it too. Miss Carter saying, I'm a casual Halloween fan at best. I know. Ben saying it's a real movie. All right. Maverick is in the chat. Morning, everyone. What's going on, man? I saw your picture of the Friday the 13th box set. Man, whew. I hope you have fun with it. You got to let me know what you think of it, seriously, because I just think that Scream Factory box set is just it's roses, man. It's roses. No doubt. Let's see. Conrad saying, let's get that Nightmare on Elm Street reboot going. Right? See, that's what I'm saying. Like for Nightmare fans and Friday fans, they've spent over a decade waiting and wondering. So again, with Halloween, we've only been having these Halloween movies. There's 2 movies, a third one coming out. It's only been 4 years, guys. It's not like we've had, what was it? A 20-year run that it originally had, from 1 all the way through the Rob Zombie movies. We had a long break, and we've only had 4 years of dealing with it. People are acting like, oh God. I mean, everyone's got their opinion, but for me, being a fan, I'm enjoying the new trilogy, the first 2 movies, and I'm assuming I'll enjoy End. So, and I'm sure after that, it'll be quite a long time before we see the Shape again. Maybe we never will. Who knows? Michael, what's up? Saying hi, night and morning. All right. Let's see. Carrie saying, Conrad, childhood will officially be ruined. Right. It could be. Bobby killed it during that stream. He did. We had so much fun. Seriously. We really, really did. Enlightened says, I'm excited for Ends and Scream 6 as well. Absolutely. I mean, look, all I'm saying, guys, is that we're getting a lot of cool stuff. Now, whether or not it lands the way we want it to, that's a different story. And obviously, I will try my best to bring my opinions about it and any news and stuff like that. But it is, to me, it's exciting. That's good. The net saying, well, Robert England can't be Freddy forever, but no one wants someone else. But I wouldn't mind it as long as it's good. Same thing here. And I think that's one of the big issues that they've got going with Nightmare is, the thought of how to move forward without Robert. So, yeah, it's tricky. The theater experience for Top Gun, I have to check out. Yes. Hopefully Jen can see me now. I'm hoping. She is saying, is he here? Carrie, do me a favor. Well, actually, I don't know if Jen is on Twitter, but someone contact Jen. Please, because I'm definitely here. I would never be that late. And usually with the Lethal Collective, it's not my fault. But, there are times, just to throw out some conversation about behind the scenes. And Miss Carter, you know what this is a little bit like more now, because we did our Friday 13th part 4 watch along the other day. When you're backstage and setting up, you got to make sure everything's in order, like your volume, and if you have any pictures or anything that you're doing. And it's inevitable because this is all by internet connection and so forth, and sometimes you have lag, or you might have issues, or something is not right. And so a lot of times that's what's going on, at least for me. But usually, I try to be at least within the 5 to 10 minutes of start time. So, but it's a challenge. Going live is a real huge challenge. A stream like this is much more laid back because I'm just chilling out with you guys, reading your comments and so forth. But if you're doing a live stream where you have a certain subject that you're talking about, or if you're interviewing someone or asking someone else questions, and also the more people that are live with you, the more your focus is divided. It's tricky, guys. It really is. So kudos to those that live stream. For me, it's been something that I've always enjoyed, and I've been fortunate enough to do it now for almost damn 2 years now. So let's see. I want to catch up to you guys. Guilty pleasure movie is Evil Bong. All right. All right. Let's see. And Jen, that's right. You had to refresh. I am here. And like I said, usually if I haven't started within 10 minutes of the start time of the stream, then something is really wrong. Meaning, and I think the only time that really ever happened when we were interviewing Deborah Voorhees, she had gotten the time. We are in, two different time zones, and she had gotten the time zones mixed up, so she was an hour off, and we were waiting, and it again, it's a stressful thing, guys. It really is, because you're trying to do the way I look at it. What I try to do with my streams, since the beginning, is make it you know, like a show, like you're watching something, and trying to put forth the effort into that. So we were there waiting, and I was like, I don't want to cancel this. Maybe she's running behind. Maybe there's some tech issues or whatever. So I think that was one of the few times that we were looking to go live, and we were waiting. And I think we waited till about 15 minutes before I called it, and we had to cancel it. And then I got in touch with her, and she said, "Oh, I got the time zones mixed up." So then we restarted it. I think it was about a half hour or so later. It all worked out in the end. But again, going live, whew, telling you, there's a lot of challenges. As prepared as you think you are, you're probably never 100% prepared, and that's the truth. Haunted by Horror saying, I never thought we would reach a point where there are more Halloween movies than Friday the 13th movies, and the next one will be the 13th, right? I know what you're saying, man. And you guys know how I am. I mean, I love all these horror movies so much, but I always thought that Friday would get there first, and it didn't happen. It did not happen. Me, myself, in a movie. What's up? Saying, hey, Night. What's going on? What's going on? How you doing? How you doing? Jen says, I can see you now. I can see you now. All right. That's good. I'm glad that you can see me. At first, I was getting a little worried. All right. Let me catch up to you guys here. Let's see. I like scary. I was just talking about a stream, man. What's up? What's up? How you doing? We had some fun talking about Halloween, man. Just going off the emotions. Definitely check out my man. I like scary. Cool dude. Very cool dude. We got it. And like I said, man, we got to do that on my channel because it was so much fun. It really was. Anthony's horrors in the chat. Good morning, all. What's up? What's up? What's up? All right, Carrie. She refreshed. Yes. Thank goodness. Miss Carter saying, I'm still in shock. I own 2 Halloween movies, the Rob Zombie ones. The way I see, they are their own thing and don't necessarily count as Halloween entries. There's some people that feel that way. Absolutely. I mean, and Miss Carter, my thoughts on it. And for you guys that maybe if you haven't seen it, we did our episode on both Rob Zombie Halloween movies. So yeah, it's a lot to talk about. It's a lot to talk about. Let's see. Let's see. I want to catch up to you guys, and then I know you guys got some more questions. Jen saying, "Night, I am on Twitter." No, I meant if you were on there like live so that we could message you to let you know to refresh the page. But yes, I do know you're on Twitter. Me, myself saying, "Hey, everyone, have a blessed day." Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Conrad saying, "Freddy versus Jason is my guilty pleasure." I hear you. I hear you. It's fun. It's got moments. I mean, I think you saw our episode on it. It's, the only thing that I really was frustrating was the way they characterized Jason. I just think that they made some poor choices that way. It was definitely more of a Freddy movie. And I love Freddy, I love Robert. And he was great in it too. That's the thing. Like Robert was really good in it. So, but yeah, it's got some good time. It's got some good stuff in it. I enjoyed it when I saw it in the theater. That was a good time. Me and a bunch of buddies. Let's see. Yeah, I wasn't sure for sure we were on till you started talking to me. I didn't hear your opening music. Oh, okay. It could be because you were on your phone. The phone doesn't have as much um, space and so forth. So it's harder to use your phone. But it worked out good though. We had fun. It was a good watch party. It was a lot of fun. Carrie saying Jen Knight just needs more coffee. I will be refilling probably in about another 45 minutes, and we'll have a little intermission. Anthony, whoa, we got a $10 super chat. Thank you so much, Anthony. I really appreciate that. Saying, "Yo, Knight, I watched Halloween 2 review and top 10s of the 80s and 90s videos last night while at work. Love the channel, bro. I need to broaden my viewed horror movie collection. Keep up with the content." Okay, so first of all, thank you so much for watching older videos because we've got a lot. But thank you. I really appreciate that. That Halloween 2 video was a lot of fun. We did that last year, of course. And our top 10s, favorite horror movies of the 80s and the 90s. We did the 70s, the 2000s, the 2010s. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. And yeah, those were some fun episodes. I'm glad that folks are checking out some older stuff because we really I'm really happy with the variety that I've tried to have on the channel, and myself, Coriander, Killian, we've just had a blast, guys. So Anthony, thank you so much. I appreciate that. It's always great to see folks checking out the old school stuff on the channel because it was fun. And in your honor, let's do this thing. Don't let go. Oh man, thank you so much, Anthony. Though I really appreciate that. That super chat definitely helps out so much. It really, really does. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'm glad you're enjoying the older stuff. Let me know what else you check out. Let's see. Maverick talking to Bob. Talking to Bob. I got called into work last night during Craven stream. Got home at 2 a.m. Wow, I know what that's like, man. Those type of hours are rough. Very rough. Conrad saying, "Just subscribe to I Like Sari." There you go. You will not be disappointed. Thank you so much. It's a very good channel, and you will enjoy the content. You really will. Enlightened saying the thing with rebooting Nightmare is we need a prequel where the actor portraying Freddy has a chance to slowly evolve and establish certain traits and characteristics. That, I like that idea. I like that idea. It's tricky. It's tricky. I've talked about it a little bit on the channel. I'll be talking about it some more. As we've kind of gone through the Friday series. We've got a couple other shows that we want to do that are Friday related, but we're going to be moving to Nightmare pretty soon. Um, and yeah, it's a huge obstacle, what they're going to do once Nightmare comes back. So yeah. I like Scary saying definitely such a good time. I'm down for it, man. Yes, absolutely, man. It was fun. It really was. I had smiles. Man. I love it. I love it. Enlightened saying, then when they move on to the Nightmare sequels, you can take those established characteristics to the next level. Yes, I agree. I agree. Let's see. Let's see. Raymond's in the chat. What's up, Raymond? What is up? What's up? What's up? Let's see. Conrad saying, I'm always binging your content night, even your old videos. That's what I'm saying. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I seriously do. Um, we've had a lot of fun, man. So, um, like I said, it really makes me feel happy when I hear people do that. And for folks that comment, I know I've seen a lot of people do that. I take notice. I take notice. I appreciate it though. Seriously, man. And because of that, in your honor, check this out.
Live like this. Swing your hips. Fire! Swing your hips.
But thanks so much, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate that so much, Conrad. I really do. Carrie saying Night has incredible content, old and new. Thank you. Thank you, Carrie. Just trying to, like I said, my whole thing, and you guys obviously know because you see the videos, whether it's something that's new, something that's popular, whether it's something that's old, whether it's something that no one has ever heard about or probably would even want to talk about, like Blood Cult. And maybe even it's funny, this Monday we had a really amazing turnout for Slasher Movie Club. So thank you guys that joined in and thank you guys that watched the replay. We talked about urban legend, and it was probably our biggest turnout for a Slasher Movie Club episode, which I really enjoy that series a lot. That's one of my most favorite things to do because we're talking about movies that don't get talked about. Nobody's looking up, a lot of those movies to hear any discussions on. And some of those movies I had never heard of. And some of those movies I probably didn't want to ever hear about, but we talked about them and had fun. We're almost at 50 episodes in that series. So thank you guys for supporting us, throughout all these episodes. And if you're new, thank you for, checking those out. Although next week we're going to see who shows up because we're talking about a movie that seems like it's really off the beaten path. But I'm excited to talk about it. The Clown at Midnight. So we'll see how it goes. But thank you, Carrie. I appreciate that. What's up, Denisha? Denisha's in the chat. All right. Ed Harris bringing that heat. You know it. You know it. Nanette saying, I advertised your live stream on my Instagram page this morning. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That is such a huge help. And we've talked about this um, on this channel, on the collective channel, many times. If we have, everyone that is a supporter of us talking about it on their social medias, talking about it to friends, family, go on the street. I don't care. But no, seriously, anything that you guys can do to help support the channel is just good for the channel, and then it's good for the content, and hopefully that means it's good for you guys as viewers. So thank you, Nanette. I really appreciate that. I really do. All right. Enlightened Kid saying, I'm currently developing a horror screenplay to pitch to some producers. If I can get the right traction in a few years, I'd love to dabble in Nightmare World. Ooh, that is cool. All right. Very cool. Conrad, Ed Harris with that head tilt. That's right. uh, all right. Let's see and catch up with you guys. Conrad talking to Maverick saying, I'm doing good, Maverick. Just enjoying my breakfast and this horror stream. Night is the best. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. ATGNAT in the house saying, how is everyone doing today? Very good. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Also, good morning. Good morning. Or good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending on where you're at in the world. But thanks for joining in. Val saying, in the immortal words of Carrie, There are 20 beautiful people in the chat and only 10 likes. What are you doing? Seriously? There's only 10 likes? I didn't even know that. And that's why it's good to have mods. Come on, guys. Hit the like button unless you don't like it. But from what I'm hearing in these comments, you guys are enjoying yourself. So please, please. And we've talked about this a lot. I feel like I've become like the professor of ethics. Seriously, when you guys go, and it's for any channel, not just mine, but seriously, for all of you guys that support, whether it's I Like Scary, Carrie's channel, the collective, whether it's Steven or Tyler or Jake's channel, when you guys come on to the stream, please hit the like button. That way you don't forget. That way you don't forget. And that's obviously if you want to support the channel. If you don't, and we know there are a lot of people that do that, they'll pop in and out, and they won't like, or they might even dislike, and that's fine. That's their choice. But for you guys that do support, it takes a split second, guys. And for any of you guys, and it's quite a few people, that I check out content and support them, I hit the like right off the bat. And if I have an issue with the video, which usually doesn't happen, because I usually support folks that I just appreciate their content, and that's why I support them. But if I do have an issue with it, I let them know in the comment section. But I want to support them as far as their video being successful, whether I agree with the video or not. So that's just my little rant about that. So for you guys that are mods, please let me know. Matter of fact, every time we're on stream, let me know how many likes we have, how many people we got, because that's important, guys. It really is. It really, really is. But thanks for that, Val. And please give me an update. Let's see. Ben Grimm talking about Freddy's Nightmares. Yes. And that was a prequel episode. I enjoyed that one. Directed by the late, great Toby Hooper. That was a good one. Val. Bye. Miss Carter saying, if you want me to hop on anything Friday the 13th, I'd be happy to. Oh, I know it. I know it. We've got a couple other ideas that I want to do, hopefully soon. We're going to have to see, but yeah, maybe another watch party as well. So we're going to see what we got. We're going to see what we got. Jen saying, smash the like button. Yes, 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 yes. Let's see. I can't even complain how much I hate Jason Goes to Hell. Just don't ask me to watch it. Anthony saying Urban Legend is my top 3 slashes of the 90s. Way underrated. I'm sorry. It is really good. I gotta admit, in rewatching it for our Monday episode, it made me rethink my 90s list. So if I ever redo that list, which I probably will, because like I said, not many people go that far back in the catalog. I might have to have it on that list. It's going to be tough though, because the 90s did have some really good horror. But I hear what you're saying. Carrie saying, I'm so sad I missed Urban Legend. I love Urban Legend. Watch the replay. I'm just messing with you, Carrie. It was a fun episode, though. It really, really was. We had a huge audience for a Monday night, anyways. Even Jackie was there. Jackie was like, I'm catching you guys live on Monday for the first time. I'm like, there you go. There you go. Let's see. Ben saying the Clown at Midnight has Ashley from the Fresh Prince in it. I thought I saw that. I looked up the cast. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Urban Legend is my favorite movie to go back to watch. All right. Oh, we got trolls in the chat. We got trolls or bots. For you guys that are mods, please take care of those. Let's see. What else we got here? I'm trying to catch up to you guys. Let's see. Miss Carter saying, thanks to Monday Night Slasher Club, I got interested and watched Urban Legend's Final Cut. All right. That's great. Extron, what's up? Saying hello. All right. Let's see. Yeah, what's up with the bots? they've been coming hard at the channel these last 2 weeks. So I think it's probably 3 or 4 of you guys that are mods. So please, somebody take care of those. Please, please, please. Let's see. Jen saying, I do not understand Instagram, but I always promote on Twitter and Facebook. Yes, I see you promoting so much, Jen. I appreciate it. I really, really do. All right. Reported the bots. Thank you. Thank you. RMJ, what's up? What's up? Saying, how are you, man? I'm doing good. Hanging in there. Thursday morning, I got some coffee. Got some donuts too. I haven't eaten them yet, but I'm doing good. Thank you. Steven, the bots are coming. Yeah, right? I know. What's up with that? And for you guys that are mods, let me know what's going on with that. Let me know what's going on. Let's see. The bots woke up, right? Jen, what's up? Jennifer Tochi saying, I always press like, don't worry. Thank you. But there are some that forget, and that's who I'm talking to. I know you usually are good about that, Jen. But some folks just forget. So I'm just saying, just as soon as you come in, just hit it. That way it's done. That way it's done. The other thing too is leaving a comment. Leave a comment, guys. It doesn't have to be a paragraph. It can be a quick sentence, a couple of words, but that helps as well. It's all engagement that helps the video. So Extron, imagine these bots are actually Devontae. Oh man, the legend of Devontae. You got it, Knight. Thanks, Carrie. 23 likes. Okay. How many people are in the chat? That's what we want to know. That's what we want to know. RMJ saying, I used to watch Freddy's Nightmares faithfully back in the day on my black and white TV. Yeah, I remember that too, man. I remember that too. It was a cool show. I mean, it had some episodes that weren't great, but in general, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it for what it was. Let's see. Eric's in the chat. What's up, Eric? Saying, man, do you try to make every brass tacks harder than the last? The next one is really tough, isn't it, man? That's why we didn't. And for anyone in the chat, hopefully you guys pay attention. But on Tuesday nights, we usually do our episodes, the brass tacks episodes, where in the last couple of weeks we've been doing interesting stuff, talking about music. We've talked about childhood memories of our favorite cartoons. And we did not do an episode on this Tuesday night because the topic is so difficult, and I knew I would not have enough time to prep it the way I wanted to make it the way I wanted. Which again, that's another content creator thing where some folks. I guess what I'm saying is be comfortable with what you do, and we could have done the episode, but I didn't want to half-ass it. So that was a choice that I made. Plus, it's just been a busy couple days, a busy week. So I knew I didn't have enough time to put as much into it as I wanted to. So we will have that episode next Tuesday. That's the plan anyways. But yeah, it's a tough one, Eric. It's going to be fun though. It's going to be fun. Conrad doing God's work, saying like, subscribe, share this, everyone. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. Val saying mods, looks like we have to be on our toes this morning. Yes, 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 and more yes. And it looks like that's going to be a regular thing, especially on these Thursday morning streams, because last week we got hit with the bots a lot. So please, 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 for you guys that are mods, and I think it's like 4 of you guys, just keep a lookout because it definitely helps. It helps a lot. Steven, you got a lot of brass. Carrie saying, I will watch the replay, of course. Laugh out loud. I just love participating. Yes. No, I know. It was fun though. But I mean, and that's the other thing. I mean, people can't watch everything. So that's just how it is. I can't watch everything of folks that I love watching. So It's all good. It's all good, Carrie. I know you obviously support not only this channel so much, but so many others in the community. So plus you have your own fantastic channel. So thank you so much. Let's see. Maverick saying, Knight, given the legal BS between Miller and Cunningham, do you think we will get a Friday the 13th movie within the next 5 years? Oh, man, I hope so. I hope so. The 5 years is the length of time that I would think about. It's not going to be in a year or 2 or 3. I can pretty much guarantee. And if it is, I'm going to be a little concerned. I think it is going to be more like, closer to 5 years, 4 years, something like that. You would think that it would happen. There's so much desire for it from the fan base, and there's so much success it could have if done right. Of course, it's always about if it's done right. But I'm hopeful. I'm really hopeful, man. As a big Friday 13th fan, I'm hopeful. Conrad saying, I got a question. What kind of advice do you have for people who are barely starting out with a new YouTube channel and want to start doing videos? The best advice I can give, the most simple advice I can give, is to do it. Just do it. Don't wait. I've told this story many times. I thought about doing a YouTube channel a couple of years before I actually did it. And I remember talking to my brother, and we love movies. We love talking about movies. We could talk about movies all day, every day. But at the time, I had no clue how to do it. I just thought it would be so difficult. I didn't understand the technology or anything, so I just didn't. Now, I think it worked out for the best in my particular case, because when the pandemic hit and I had a lot of free time on my hands, that's when I dived into it. And I was fortunate enough that my brother, even though he was a lot busier than me, he decided to hop on board whenever he could. Excuse me. And then bringing coriander into it, and we just had fun with it. But for anyone that is looking to do it, just do it. Just start doing it. Do what you like. Do what you love. Be yourself. Don't worry about anything else in the beginning. If you have special talents, use them. If you're artistic, use it. Whatever you've got, just try it. You'll never know until you do it. So that's probably the most simple and maybe the overall best advice I could give. There's plenty more to talk about, but just do it, because so many people don't, and they wait and they wait and they wait. Just do it. So hopefully that answered your question, Conrad. That's a great question. But let me know. Hopefully that answered it well. Extron saying, what do you think of Freddy's Dead movie? Now that's a great question. Now I don't want to half-ass my answer, but we will be talking about the Nightmare movies coming up as one of our next series. So I don't want to give too much away. For those who've been around for a long time, we did do the Nightmare series on my old channel, and it was a fun episode. I just want to say that. It's got its moments, but it also has things that frustrate me. So that's about the best surface answer I could give. Good question, though. Let's see. Anthony saying Urban Legend is awesome. Yes, I agree. Steven, we are the stars of night's sky. Jen saying the bots are coming hard at midnight hour as well. Yeah, I believe it. It's too bad, man. It's like, I can't stand bots. I really can't. Jen saying 24 likes. Thank you. Emma Lee is in the chat. Night, I'm here driving to the gym, but here. Well, thank you so much for stopping through. I appreciate that. Hope you're doing well. Horrorbee's in the chat. All right. Denisha's in the chat saying, I smashed the like button, everyone, and subscribe, keep notifications on. That's right. Thank you so much. Yes, put the notifications on. And speaking of which, Denisha, I don't know if you saw my post the other day. For you guys that are channel members, we are looking to do a watch along this weekend. It might be on Friday night, but most likely it'll be Sunday night. But I just want to make sure that I let you guys know this will be a watch along where you do not need the movie. I will be showing the movie. So for all of you guys that are channel members, stay tuned. Get in touch with me either on the community post or what have you. So I just want to say that here right now because I know there are a few channel members available here. So, all right. And also, if you're not a channel member, what are you doing? We have fun. We're doing watch parties and other great things. But I'm really excited about what we might do next for our watch party. So anyways, there'll be more information about that on the community post. So I just want to make sure I said that since I see you here, Denisha. 29 watching, 24 likes. All right. All right. Carrie saying the only thing is Knight still sees the bots even when we hide them. So we have to let him know that we got them. Okay, mods, y'all the best. Thank you. I appreciate that, Carrie. That's true. I still will see them. So if you let me know that you took care of them, I won't worry about it. Me, myself in a movie. How do you feel about Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey? Night? I don't know how to feel. I was saying that earlier. As soon as I saw that subtitle, I was like, ooh, Blood and Honey. I don't know how to feel either. I saw a thumbnail for it and I was like, what am I looking at? This is crazy. Who would have thought? I don't know. I don't know what to think. I suppose I have to see a little bit more, hear about some more of the details. I mean, wow. Who would have thought? Haunted by Horror saying Brad Pitt's first acting gig was on Freddy's Nightmares. That's right. Yes. Miss Carter saying, I'm telling you, Knight, I wouldn't be surprised if the bots were secretly Busta Rhymes. Right. What's up? Marty is in the chat, my man. The Trash Picture Show himself. Yo, Knight, see the teaser for Prey? It's super short. What you think, though? You on much long? Want a pimp tweet? Yeah, I'll be on at least for another hour, maybe a little bit longer than that. I mean, it's up to you, man. You don't have to do that. You do so much for us and for the community. But I'm going to be on for a while. But to answer your question, I saw the teaser. I think I responded to your tweet about it too. I can't remember, but man, I mean, Marty, you know me when it comes to stuff like Predator and Aliens. I'm just always excited. It looked good from what we saw. It's very short. It looks like it's going to be good. I'm hopeful. I'm very hopeful. I know we've talked a little bit about that when we first heard the news of them doing it. But I'm excited too, man. I'm really excited for the fact that they're kind of going back in time. I think that's actually a smart thing because there's so much mythology that they could cover. So I'm really excited, man. Let me know what you think. It's always fun talking Predator stuff with you. And of course, the Alien movies, which, by the way, I really want to look to do that definitely before the end of the year. So, as usual, it's always fun to have you on with us, Marty. And we had such a fun time on the old channel going through the Alien movies. Some of the most fun stuff that we've done, honestly, man, seriously. And probably one of the things I regret most as far as losing content on the old channel, because we killed it. Those were some great episodes, man. But thanks for popping in, man. Great to see you. And I hope you're doing well. Hope you and Jen are doing well. Let's see. Extron saying, where's your Freddy Krueger poster or Ghostface poster or Chucky poster? Well, and just to let you know, I only have a couple of posters. So that's number one, but I'd love to have a Freddy Krueger poster. So, hey, you guys, my birthday is going to be coming up in the fall. I'm just throwing it out there. No, I'm just playing, but I'm not. But I don't have a Freddy Krueger poster. I used to have a really cool Ghostface poster though. But when I moved a few years ago, whatever, it got all messed up. But I've never had a Chucky poster. Never, never, never. Not to say I wouldn't want one, because the original was amazing. Which, by the way, we had a great episode of Chucky, or I should say Child's Play, the original. I think it was like a month ago from Slasher Movie Club. But I gotta have Friday the 13th. This was the movie that started me in horror. and it's so special. It really, really is. Without that, who knows? Maybe I wouldn't even be doing this right now. So, Nanette saying, "I told my friend about your channel, Night. Thank you, thank you. That is awesome. That's what I'm talking about. Pass the word around. Pass that word around." Anthony with a $5 super chat. What's up, man? What's up? Saying, "Yo, Night. I asked Craven last night, who do you think is a more iconic horror figure, Ghostface or Freddy?" Wes blessed us with both. Wow. What did Steven say? Oh my God, that's a great question. I wonder what he said. First of all, you got to let me know what he said. I'm going to say this. I got to go with Freddy. And I'm going to tell you why. I've got 2 words. Robert Englund. Okay. Freddy is more iconic. And matter of fact, let's have that in the chat. I'm going to hold on one second, guys. That is a great question. I love that question. I'm going to put that up. Wow. I'm surprised I never thought of that. Let's see. Can I put that up right now? Maybe I can't. That is great. Wow. Let's see. But I want to know what you guys think about that. All right, I'm going to end that poll. Let me put this one. More iconic. Let's see. Hold on. Give me 1 second, guys. Ghostface or Freddy? Yeah, that's what we're gonna say. Yeah, let's have you guys vote on that. I want to know. But I'm saying Freddy, and I'm saying that really quick. And it's not to take away from Ghostface or the greatness of Scream, but Freddy, obviously it's Robert Englund and just the charisma and everything he put into that character. So that's why I'm going with Freddy. But that's a great question, man. I put that on a poll for you guys, so please answer it. And Anthony, it's a great question. Don't you know? Don't you know?
Don't you know that this feeling is only yours?
Get it up.
Mine? Don't you know that this love would last for all time?
Yeah, man. Thank you so much for that super chat and a great question. It's very, very cool, man. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Let's see. Anthony saying, "What are you doing? Smash that like button." That's right. That's right. Conrad saying, "Just promoted your channel on my Instagram, Night." Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Much appreciated. Enlightened coming in with a $5 super chat. Thank you. Urban Legend was a great episode. Reminded me how great it was to be a preteen teenager from 96 to 02 when the second wave of horror slasher thrived. That's true. It was a really cool time, and we had some really good movies, some of which have been forgotten, like Urban Legend. So I'm glad you enjoyed the episode. It was a fun episode. Again, we had so many people that supported it. I hope we can keep that going. But the thing about Slasher Movie Club is we talk about movies that a lot of them are on the beaten path. People don't even know, or they may have forgotten about. And we've found some really good gems, and we found some that are not gems whatsoever. But it's more about trying to look at the overall history of slasher movies. So that's what's fun about it for me. But thank you so much for that super chat, man. It's really, really appreciated. And yeah, let's do something for you here. Thank you so much too. Seriously.
Baby, can you dig your man? He's a righteous man.
Don't let go.
All right. All right. Skynet is online, right? It's true. Carrie saying, "Thank you, Knight. I try to share my support evenly with everyone. I try. I know, and I can appreciate how difficult that may be. Yeah, I can appreciate that, Carrie. Seriously, and I guess what I always tell people is my personal feeling is, especially for my closest friends who are also content creators, whether it's Eric or Marty or Steven or Tyler or Jake, all these guys that are content creators, and many others as well. And I know you support a lot of these folks. Just support who you can, and don't worry so much about if it's all at the same level. I mean, there's going to be times when you might support someone more than others, and that's just the way it is. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that makes sense, but it doesn't mean that you dislike the other folks, dislike them anymore or whatever. Just do what you got to do. Make it fun. Don't make it a task or a job. I know we joke about it like that, about being a mod or supporting in the community like a job, but have fun. That's my biggest thing. Have fun. Conrad saying Freddie got too much of a jokester in the late 80s. Yeah, he did go down that road, didn't he? Mm-hmm. Carrie said, "Knight, I loved your word use for my MCR video, infectious. That word just sticks out to me and I loved it. So thank you for that." Seriously, it was infectious, Carrie. I could just feel the passion coming from the video when I watched it. And I was just like, yeah, this is cool. Like, I love seeing that type of stuff. And it doesn't matter what you could be talking about, Mickey Mouse for all I care. But the passion is what was really cool. So thank you for sharing that, because it's not just sharing a video. It's not just sharing the topic you're talking about. You're sharing yourself. So to me, that's special, especially when you enjoy listening or watching someone's content. So thank you. Miss Carter saying, "Knight, you should maybe stress the importance of clicking the bell for reminders so people can keep up with all your shows. You do a lot." That is a good point. And I will tell you guys that I do not stress the importance of clicking the bell enough. And part of that's on me. Part of it is because there's so many other things I'm doing, but or trying to stress to people. But I appreciate that, Miss Carter, and you're right. Clicking the bell is such an important part of it. But most of you guys that are around, and for you guys that are newer, I mean, basically, we or myself, we're live streaming at least twice a week, if not up to 4 times a week. And for you guys that are channel members, we do things like watch parties. I also, every once in a while, will release other videos that were previously unreleased and stuff like that. So yeah, there is a lot. And that's why I always tell people you can't watch everything, but if you're able to support, that's great. All right, let's see. Eric said, "My advice to people just starting channels, keep it fun. Don't obsess about numbers of subs and views. Talk about what you want to talk about." True enough, just have fun. If you're talking about things that really mean something to you, that's going to show in your video. And that's what's fun, like when we talk about Rambo, it's like, that's just a special thing for me, growing up and when I was a kid and my family. I think about those types of things. So talking about things that are fun to you, things that mean something to you, that's the most important thing. That's a great point, Eric. It really, really is. Talk about what you want to talk about. It's very true. And you can't worry about how you are versus other people, like Eric was saying, obsessing about your views versus someone else, how many subs you have versus someone else. You just got to kind of stay in your own lane and just work that lane. That's another thing too, because some people get wrapped up in it. Some people get wrapped up in doing what other people do. If they see someone else do one thing and they start doing it, and to some degree that's going to naturally happen, organically happen. But sometimes people take it to a level where it's almost like they're not being themselves. So I would just say be yourself, because everyone has something different to give, and that is who they are. So good point, Eric. Very good point. Let's see. Nanette saying, Night, what can I do to get myself doing more videos when I don't feel good? Well, I think you gotta feel good, or at least feel good enough to do videos. So that's a really tricky question. I think it really depends, because I know myself, there's been times I haven't done videos or a live stream because it was just, like I said, when we didn't do our Tuesday night episode, it was because I didn't have the time I wanted to prepare it. But truth be told, it was good to take that night off as well, because I work 2 jobs. So I probably would have been a bit run down doing it. So, you make that choice. It's tricky. It's tricky. Let's see. Carrie saying, Val, it is at 7:21 right now. Oh, views. All right. That is awesome. Very cool stuff. And congratulations, Carrie. I don't know if I've said that to you, but definitely congratulations on that. It's a great video. Very good video. Jen saying, I will be there when you do the Nightmare series. I love them. Yes. It'll be a fun one. It will be a fun one. I can't wait to get into it as well. And once we do that, we will officially, have the Trinity, every single movie on this channel, every single episode, a live stream discussion, deep dive review. And for me, anyways, to me, that's it's special because, we put a lot of time into those episodes. We put a lot of time into the prep work for it. We watch every single movie before we talk about them, even though, Kill, Coriander, myself, we've seen these movies so many times, but it's special to be able to do that, in my opinion. And hopefully they are things that people can go back and revisit for years to come. I was really proud of what we were able to do with the Friday the 13th series, every single movie. And so anyways, yeah, it's going to be fun to do Nightmare because we got to finish the Trinity. RMJ saying, remember Solar Babies? It was on streaming the other day. I used to love it. I do remember Solar Babies. Old school stuff. Skull Crusher, did you like the Chucky TV series, and are you looking forward to season 2? I did. I still got to finish it. But I am happy to see that it got greenlit for season 2. I think it's really cool. And some of these icons, especially from back in the day, I think this might be a way for them to go is on the smaller screen, whether it's TV or streaming. So absolutely. Carrie saying, Val, you're gonna make my heart melt like butter. You're such an amazing person. I'm glad I also gotten to know you. You guys are so sweet. All of you guys are really awesome. Seriously, that's really, really cool. Val saying, Night, I really like that platform you started using for the watch alongs, right? That's on the Night Watch Zone. It's a very cool thing that I was fortunate to stumble upon. But again, it's a cool platform and it simplifies everything. So Val, I'm really happy that you enjoy it. And again, for you guys, we're going to be doing something. It probably will be Sunday night. And we're going to do a watch along, watch party, whatever you want to call it. And you guys will be able to chat with everyone, including myself, live. I'll be there live talking and probably annoying people, but it'll be fun. And yeah, it's some really cool stuff. And I want to do at least two of those per month, especially for you guys that are channel members. It's so great that you guys are able to support the channel that way. So, and for you guys that are not channel members, what are you doing? Join. It's some fun stuff. We're having a blast. And when we did House of 1,000 Corpses and Friday the 13th Part 2, those were fun. They really were. I really enjoyed it. So, Val, I'm glad you're enjoying it too. It's what we do. That's right. Jen saying, what movie? That is still to be determined. I will say this, and I'm going to probably put out a poll today. One of which I was thinking of, since we watched House of 1,000 Corpses, going to watch Devil's Rejects, which is the next movie. That's one possibility. Also, a new movie, or I should say, a movie that's just been released recently, is a possibility, and two other old school horror movies. So I don't want to say it all right here, but for you guys that are channel members or patrons, this is for my channel members and my folks that are on Patreon. So this is for all of you guys that are doing this wonderful supporting of the channel. So, but we will figure that out. We might even figure it out by today. So keep an eye out, Jen. I'm going to make a community post. I try to contact you guys on community posts at least weekly. So keep an eye out. I know everyone's got different schedules and stuff, but we're going to figure it out. Denisha saying, are we using the app as well for the watch party? We will be for this one, Denisha. We will. And you guys, I think you guys have the link that I sent a while back. I'll put it back out there, but yeah, it's going to be cool. Carrie saying, no offense, but the photo I saw of the Pooh horror movie, it looked like an angry furry on a rampage. Yeah. Carrie saying, Trash Picture Show, you're the absolute best, always supporting and shouting out. Thank you so much for that. Yeah, Marty is amazing. Marty is an old friend, and just so cool. Seriously, if you guys have not checked out the Trash Picture Show, check him out. He knows his stuff, man. Marty knows his stuff, and he's such a cool dude. He really is. And yeah, check him out, seriously. Jennifer saying, if you're not subscribed tonight, subscribe. He is great and has a wonderful channel. Jen, thank you. You're so sweet. And check out Jen's channel too, obviously. But I appreciate that, Jennifer. Seriously, that's really, really cool of you to say. And I always enjoy when you're in the live chat, even when we're talking about those bookends. Conrad saying that was a great answer and very great advice. I just need to do it. I've been procrastinating, but I just need to start and do it. That's what I'm saying. A lot of people do procrastinate, or they wonder, should they do it, how to do it. Just do it. If you need any help, let me know. I can hopefully give you some really good tips on how to start, because I'm telling you what, when I started, I didn't have anything. I just had me. And that's the most important thing, if you have a love for what you're going to talk about, and Eric was saying that earlier, that's what's the most important thing. What the hell? Pooh into the horror genre? I missed that one, right? Marty saying, no worries, Carrie, you're the boss too. She is. Marty, Carrie is not playing around, man. She's just like burning it up. I'm loving the content though, and she's just awesome. Horror Pooh is wrong. Eric saying, and you talking aliens with Marty is where I found you guys. Yes. And see, that's the thing, guys. It's really cool, because if you're talking about stuff that you love, which, and again, this was before a lot of you guys even knew what the Night Watch Zone was, but on the old channel, we went through the whole entire Aliens franchise, and we had Marty on with us. And seriously, those episodes, and I'm not trying to toot our own horn, but they were just great discussions, and we had some really good folks in the live chat with a lot of feedback and conversation. It was so much fun. And Eric, that's where you saw us, and I'm so glad you did, because I mean, seriously, bro, I mean, we've become such good friends, and obviously you guys that watch this channel, you guys have seen Eric on many times. There's a reason for that, because we love him so much, and he's awesome. But that's the thing. If we were talking about something we didn't want to talk about, Eric probably would have said, fuck these guys, I'm just joking. But we were talking about something that we really loved, and I think that showed. So yeah, thanks so much, Eric. Good times, man. It's been good times, and many more to come. Jen saying, even if he doesn't like student bodies. I knew you'd say that, Jen. I knew it. It's not the worst thing in the world. Ben saying, they're supposed to be coming out with a horror version of Bring It On for Halloween on Sci-Fi. That's right. Yep. Cheer or Die, I believe it's called. Bring It On, Cheer or Die, or something like that. Who knows? It might be pretty good. Horror B saying, I saw a sick Freddy versus Jason promotional poster the other day. It was $400 though, so I could not. Yeah, that's a lot, man. Yeah, bring it on, Shiradai. Yep. Extron saying Halloween is the reason Friday the 13th exists. Yes, that's true. And Victor Miller has been very open about saying once they saw, Halloween, the idea was to rip it off, and that's what they did to a degree. I mean, obviously, Friday has its own flavor and evolved into something a lot different. But yeah, that's where the inspiration came from. And of course, Halloween got inspiration from things like Black Christmas. So, there's always someone you're getting inspiration from. I mean, you can go way back decades and decades. So, but true enough. RMJ saying Nightmare 2 is the scariest version of Freddy, terrifying. And it's funny you say that because I actually have a video I've been working on talking about, the different versions of Freddy. But we will be getting deep into the Nightmare series soon. But yeah, he definitely had some different portrayals, that's for sure. But Nightmare 2 was actually the first one I saw, which was kind of odd, but that's just how it happened. I was a little kid. I had no choice. But yeah, I'm still a fan of Robert, though. I love Robert. Haunted by Horror saying there is no question. It's definitely Freddy. Freddy's so iconic that Ghostface talks about him in the first scene of yes, very much true. And for Carrie or any of the other mods, let me know where are we at on the poll. Where are we at on the poll? I'm really interested to see how this poll is going to turn out. Anthony saying, I initially said more iconic slasher, and he technically said Ghostface, but said overall Freddy was the more iconic in general. I can dig it. For me personally, it's probably Ghost. I'm a 1989 child. Ha. And that might be part of the perception as well. What generation are you from, or when were you born, or when were you watching movies? But that's funny. He said technically Ghostface, but it said overall. I like that. I mean, I'll have to talk to Steven about that. But tell me, Anthony, why is it Ghostface? I kind of said a little bit about why I thought it was Freddy, but tell me why it was Ghostface. This could be a live stream in and of itself. It really could. So keep an eye out, guys. I might have to go deeper into that because that was such a good question. Bob is back. What's up, man? What's up? Conrad said, I'm torn between to pick Freddy and Ghostface. Okay. Extron going with Ghostface. All right. Ben saying Freddy. He had his own movies, show, rap album, 1900 number. I like that, man. That was good. Miss Carter saying, I noticed one of my friends had come into the watch I did with you when I watched the replay. All right. Steve and Bobby's mom. Don't you know? I like that. Bobby's World. I haven't seen that in so long, man. Carrie saying, I'm saying Freddy because Freddy was one person. Ghostface was many. Freddy had so many iconic lines and he had such personality. Even though he was a villain, you could not help but love him. That was a great way to explain it. All right. Very cool. Very cool. Very cool. Wow, I am so far behind. Ooh. Enlightened. That was an amazing point right there. All right. Did I see that? I might have missed that. I didn't see a point from Enlightened, but I'm going to keep going here. Conrad saying Ghostface should have had his own phone line where you would call the number and he would talk to you in his Ghostface voice. Horrorby saying Freddy's more iconic. Ghostface gets called Scream a lot because people aren't as familiar. Even Jason and Michael get confused for one another all the time. So I think Freddy is the most known by name. All right. Extra saying, okay, I guess the better killer. I guess it makes sense for Freddy to win, but overall better movies. Gotta go with Scream. Aha. Yeah. But we're not talking about overall movies, though. We're talking about who's the more iconic killer. But I know what you mean. Scream is amazingly very, very consistent as a franchise. It's actually one of the most consistent horror franchises. Jen saying Freddy. All right. Angie's in the chat. What's up, Angie? Saying, hey, Knight, it's my first time being here. What's up? Not much. I am chilling, and I've got coffee that I actually have to get ready to refill. We're going to take a quick, like 30 or 40-second intermission in a second because I got to get some more coffee. Ben, Fresh Prince didn't do a song on Ghostface. That's true. But thanks for being here, Angie. I appreciate that. Hope you're enjoying the live stream. And let me know, Angie, who are you picking, Freddy or Ghostface as the most iconic killer? Bad Typer in the chat saying hi. What's going on? Nice to have you here. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Cody's in the chat saying good morning. All right. Let's see. Extron saying, uh-oh, I know Knight is not going to agree with the comment I said about Halloween being the reason Friday the 13th exists. No, I did. I actually, no. Yeah. Because Victor Miller even said it. And Sean Cunningham. They saw the success of Halloween and basically tried to copy it. Victor Miller said, how did he word it? And you guys can see this interview on Crystal Lake Memories. He said, rip it off. I think that's the way he worded it. And they did, to a certain degree, having, a silent killer. They changed the setting. I mean, the series evolved into something different, but yeah, I agree with that. I agree with it. But also, the reason Halloween exists is because of things like Black Christmas, which came out 4 years earlier. So just as some horror history there. And of course, Black Christmas was inspired by other movies before its time. You can go all the way back to Psycho. So that's what I always find interesting about the history of horror. It's just so many great movies that were inspired by other great movies. It's really cool. Haunted by Horror saying, if you want to catch the live streams, you have to have those notifications on. Yes. Thank you so much for mentioning that. And again, for you guys, if you don't have the bell notification clicked, please click it. Please, please, please. I knew Val would get into this conversation. You're 100% correct, though. Halloween really set the bar for those future horror movies. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Ben saying, I Know What You Did Last Summer had a show on Amazon. What other movies deserve to have a series? Oh, man, it's a whole bunch. I mean, Urban Legend, the whole concept of it, when I was talking about it on Monday night, I love the concept of it. I would have loved to have seen even more, diving into more different urban legends, but there's a whole bunch of movies that could be having a series that would really be interesting. We know Hellraiser is going to be doing a series, so that'll be interesting, and hopefully it's going to be good. I'm really hoping, because for me, and Eric, if he's still in the chat, he knows this. Once we hit 4, I was like, woo, I'm out. Out. Michael saying, Night, do you think the Halloween Ends trailer will come out in the year of June? In June? Yes. That's what I'm expecting. And if we go by what's happened with 2018 and Kills, that's what should happen. It should be out in June. So we literally could be weeks away from the trailer. So let's see. Halloween is the OG. Yep. Peter's in the chat saying, I can't believe people are saying Ghostface. Freddy's so much more unique, has been around longer, and is in much better movies. Ooh. All right. Haunted by Horror saying, it can help if you have someone else streaming with you to take some of the weight off of your shoulders. It's true, when you stream, one person controls the stream. There is the ability to have multiple people control, but that kind of, I've never done it that way. I think it kind of can cause some confusion, although I'm sure there's folks that do it that way. But you're right. If you have someone else, that can really help a lot. It really can. And plus, it can make it fun in a different way. It really can. So I agree 100%. Let's see. Nanette saying, I keep thinking about something everyone talks about Halloween, but there's a movie that came out before it that was an inspiration for Halloween, and it's a movie called Psycho. Yes. Yep. That's what I was just saying. Psycho. Yep. Angie saying, did you watch Beyond the Mask's recent video on Stu's parent? No, I haven't seen that yet. I have not seen it yet. Was it good, Angie? Let me know. I'm sure it was good. I like Beyond the Mask. Freddy is an iconic killer, but the movies not so much. Most of them aren't as good. All right. Peter saying, good to see The Thing is a fan of the channel. I'm a fan of John Carpenter's The Thing. Absolutely. All right. Yep, you guys got the bot. Okay. Cody saying, guys, I need your help. I got $20 on Uber Eats. What should I order for lunch? I'll let you guys give some suggestions. Val saying, not today, bots. Not today. Yes. Conrad saying, I'll be there as well, night, to watch the Nightmare series. Yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be fun. We're gonna have some fun with that, just like we did with Halloween and for Friday. Nanette saying, Haunted by Horror, I'm going to be doing a live stream with someone very soon. Yeah, all right. Miss Carter saying, I have a friend who has a YouTube channel, also has a ton of health issues, so when he has a good day, he records several videos at one time. That's one way to do it. That is one way to do it. And you just gotta listen to yourself, listen to your body. Peter saying, I'm not a fan of the late 90s, early 2000s style horror movies. They tried too hard to appeal to the modern teen with cringy trends. That's true. There's truth to that. Conrad saying, anyone remember Blood Rage? Really good slasher. Well, Conrad, I do remember Blood Rage, and I actually did an episode on that. It's one of my earliest videos on this channel, not one of the earliest vids I ever did, but it was actually one of the few videos that we were able to save from the old channel. Fun episode. We had my buddy Corey on, King Needgore. It was a fun episode. Not many people have seen it because it's buried way back into the catalog, but if you get a chance, check it out. It was one of the first videos that we did on this channel, or that I uploaded to this channel from the old one. So, but Blood Rage was fun. It was fun. Let's see. Conrad saying, you've been a great friend, Knight. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Seriously. Same here. I mean, for you guys, especially for you guys that love to hang out and have conversations, discussions and stuff, it's really, I was saying this, I think I was saying the other night on Steven's channel with Bob. It's a really cool position, a blessed position to be in, where you can sit and talk to people about stuff that you really feel passionate about. So I really appreciate it. I truly do. Jennifer saying, Eric is a good friend. He is. He really is. That's my boy. That is my boy. There he is right there, Eric. Oh, Night. I only say F these guys when you say your feelings on Jason Goes to Hell. You know what I wanted to do to Eric? And you know me, I'm always thinking of crazy shit. What I wanted to do is, when we were talking about Jason Goes to Hell, I have a split screen where I showed you just kind of rolling your eyes and stuff. Oh, man, that would have been fun. We can still do it. You never know. But like I've always said, though, Eric, seriously, and I really do mean it, my perception of Jason Goes to Hell has changed a bit because of the things that you talked about, and it's really made me think of it a little bit differently, more as an overall film, as a horror movie. And so, I have you to thank for that, even though I still have issues with it as a Friday movie, but it definitely has a lot of good elements that they tried to do. So, and that just shows that, people can have different opinions, and sometimes you can learn from others. So very cool stuff, man. Very cool. Peter saying Nightmare 2 is underrated. The part where he cuts Jesse open and walks through is amazing. The part where he stands at the pool and says, "You are all my children now." I love that scene. It's a good one. Conrad saying I could use some tips on how to do it. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'll help you out, man. Let me know. I know we're connected on social media, so let me know any specifics, and I'll try to give you any hints or help that I can. You know, I had a lot of help when I started out, and I've had a lot of help since then. A lot of great content creators in the community, people in this chat right now, people like Eric. I remember going to Eric when we did our big special in October where we talked about the scariest moments in horror movie history. It was a huge live show, and I prepped it for months. Months. Matter of fact, I prepped before losing the first channel, and I remember talking to him about it a couple times. And sometimes you need people that you can talk to, mentor you. And sometimes they don't even realize that they mentor you. Sometimes just how they handle things, and you get inspired by that. So yeah, man, I'll definitely help out any way I can, because I've had people that have helped me and continue to help me. So yeah, very cool. Angie saying it shows a small detail we didn't see in 96. Oh, what's that? Let me know. Let me know. Jackie's in the chat. Good morning, everyone. What's up, Jackie? What's up? Enlightened saying, love your retro 80s throwback episodes. You should do one on Just Before Dawn or Night School. I almost that was great. I'm sorry. Well, just to let you know, it's fun, and it's funny because a lot of times when we get requests, it goes on a long list of things to do. Here's the good news. We actually did an episode on Just Before Dawn and Night School for Slasher Movie Club. So check out that playlist. I know Miss Carter, if she's still in the chat, I try to preach this as much as possible. I might do a live stream. I don't know if I'm going to do it today. Probably not. Maybe next week, where I'm going to pull up on another screen right while I'm live my channel and show you guys. I've got a playlist for Slasher Movie Club, and in that playlist is every episode that we've done, except for 3 or 4 that we lost on the old channel. We're going to redo those, so don't worry about it. But Just Before Dawn is one of our episodes, and so is Night School. They were fun episodes. So Enlightened, please check that out. And probably more importantly, let me know what you thought, either by comments or, get back to me however you can, because I'm always curious about that. Those were really fun episodes that we did for Slasher Movie Club. So very cool. Very cool. What's up? All right, man, we got the old school crew in the chat today. We've had Marty, we got Eric, and now we got Sasha. What's up? Sexy Monkey himself. Hi again. Have no opinion on this. Still haven't seen a single Friday the 13th film, but just saying hi. How's it going? It's going good, man. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. And I know you haven't seen a single Friday the 13th film. That's okay, though. I hope you're doing good, Sasha. Anthony saying you hit the nail on the head. Going with Ghost for me, just because it's more my generation, but I remember seeing Nightmare on Elm Street for the first time and was blown away. Dream Warriors was my favorite. Okay. Jennifer, can Ghostface turn himself into a giant worm? So Jennifer is going with Freddy Krueger. That's good, Jen. Ben saying the Nightmare series has the best kills in horror. Freddy turns a girl into a cockroach and squashes her in a roach trap. That was a good scene. That was such a good scene. We talked about that and Ben, you might have been around back then to seen that episode on the old channel. That was a fun scene. And when I first saw that, I was like, oh my God, the practical effects were amazing too. Sasha, Ghostface Killer. Wu-Tang. That's right. Angie saying I accidentally chose Ghostface on the poll, but Freddy, more iconic lines and is mentioned in other things as well. True enough. Enlightened saying Freddy's more iconic due to the fact he was one entity instead of multiple people. Yes, I agree with that. Every kid in elementary school down to kindergarten knew who Freddy was. They did in my school too. Eric saying, although I still say Hellraiser 5 Inferno is a good detective horror movie with maybe 5 minutes of Pinhead and Cenobites thrown in for good measure. See, that's why I got an issue with it. That's why I got an issue with it. I just don't know what they were doing. After 3, it was just like, come on, guys, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Let's see. Gotta catch up. Conrad saying you guys should check out the Elm Street documentary. It's 4 hours. Yes, I have it. Look, and I think I've talked about that too. It is very, very awesome. It really is. And just like with Crystal Lake Memories for Friday the 13th, those are 2 of the best documentaries for a horror franchise I've seen. I really would love them to do something like that for Halloween. But yes, the Elm Street Never Fall Asleep. It's great. It's great. Cody saying, sorry, Night. Thought I should ask since y'all are such a nice community. No. Hey, sometimes we need help choosing food, man. It's cool. It's cool. Conrad, telling the truth, Peeping Tom, 1960, Psycho paved the way for slashers. It's true. It's true. Conrad saying, I think Valentine should get a show. We do have that on the list. And by the way, Conrad, remind me of that in the comments. I might push that up to come out sooner, to do sooner. But remind me that in the comments, because I was, when we were doing Urban Legend, it made me think of some of those other movies that kind of came along in that time frame. So, but that is on the list. Let's see. Bob saying, this is truly one of the best communities in the world. Keep up the amazing content and awesome streams. Thanks so much, man. We're just having fun. I mean, it truly is amazing. We're just having fun. It really, when you get, as I always say, when you get down to brass tacks, we're just having fun and talking, and you guys in the live chat are just being friends to each other. And I mean, I would have never, and I've said this before too, I would have never thought when I first started doing YouTube that you could have so much positivity doing this, and also from viewers and them becoming friends and having this huge network of a community. It's amazing. It's amazing. Anthony saying, yo, Night, were you a fan of the slasher movie Cry Wolf? I thought the plot was good and not terrible overall. Yeah, it was pretty good. I haven't seen that in a while, but that was pretty good. Yeah. Oh, okay. And Conrad saying it's a good slasher. You can find it on HBO Max. All right. Yeah, I thought it was pretty good. I enjoyed it. Eric saying that split screen is a hilarious idea. I'm down for it. We can also do it for when you talk the Elm Street franchise if needed. There's a few that I love that you 3 dislike. Oh, yeah, I know. It is a good idea though, man. It really is. Oh, man. Carrie saying, Anthony, I compared bodies might go the Cry Wolf route. Could be. Eric saying, thanks for those words, Knight. I just appreciate that you feel that my advice is worth listening to. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Yeah, man. I mean, you've obviously had a lot of different experiences doing YouTube. And just because the person that you are, when you give advice, I know where it's coming from, in other words. So absolutely, man. I always appreciate any time that you give any type of advice. And sometimes when you've just given me thoughts on stuff, it's good. We all need that. We all need that in life. And it doesn't matter what you're doing, just in any aspect of life, whether it's just family, work, friends, relationships, whatever. So absolutely, man. Absolutely. Carrie saying, I'm behind because I'm impulsively doing my hair. Oh, all right, Carrie. Oh, that's funny. That is so funny. I hope you're doing okay with your hair. Peter saying, I hate the MI7 is called Dead Reckoning. That was the name of the bus in Land of the Dead, so it makes it sound like a horror movie. It's funny. When I heard that, I thought of Land of the Dead as well, which I do love Land of the Dead. But you know, what are you gonna do? I mean, even when they were the last one being called Fallout, you know, like the video game, or Rogue Nation, you know, and that came out around the same time that Rogue One came out for Star Wars. So I don't worry too much about that. But that trailer was nice. Peter, tell me what you thought of the trailer. I've been wanting to talk about it. Again, I know folks, especially a lot of people, they are huge horror fans, but again, we're talking about a lot of other things too, specifically, you know, action and sci-fi and you know, those types of things. And man, Mission Impossible 7 looks like it's gonna be awesome. It really does. Oh man. Miss Carter saying, I'm still here, just baffled why it only shows 2 in the live chat. Really? Let's see what I've got here. I've got 26. I don't know, Miss Carter. You might have to refresh. Yeah, okay. Jamie, what's up, Jamie? Jamie's in the chat saying, hello, night, hello, all. How's it going, Jamie? Hope you're doing well. Miss Carter saying, thanks. I'm not sure how to refresh. I'm using a YouTube app. Yeah, just back out of it and come back into it. And that should do it. It should. Yeah, and you guys have already said that. All right. Look who's in the chat. Ed Harris himself. I am the Night Watch. All right, man. We got to do it. And thank you so much. One of our channel members and the man with the best dance move. Maybe next to Crispin Glover. We'll throw that out there. But thank you so much, man. Glad you're here. So yeah, let's let's check out some Ed Harris. Here we go.
Baby, can you dig your man? He's a righteous man.
Don't let go.
All right, man. Too funny. Sasha's saying, I'm doing all right. Thanks. Stupidly gave myself food poisoning last night, but I've made a swift recovery. All right. Well, I'm glad you're doing all right, man. Food poisoning is not fun at all. I haven't had it in a long time, but just thinking about it, just oof. So I'm glad you're doing all right, man. Carrie saying 27 peeps, 31 likes. There we go. Horror and Taj, what's up, man? Hey, Night. Hope you're doing well, mate. I'm doing good. How you doing? Hope you're doing good, man. Seriously. Hope you're doing good. Just having fun, morning time with some coffee and just chilling. Conrad saying, what are your thoughts on Beyond the Mask channel? Night, I like it. I like his channel. I don't get a chance to watch as much as I wish, but I do enjoy the channel. How about you, Conrad? Let me know. But yeah, I'm definitely a fan. Carrie saying, Conrad, I love Valentine so much. There's a lot of so's, Carrie. Jamie saying, I would love to be on the Valentine show. I love Jamie Blank, super sweet guy. Okay, all right, Jamie. Now we're gonna have to figure this out, and by the way, and we were gonna do a live stream tonight, but schedules have gotten a little wacky. But seriously though, Jamie, hopefully we can do that next Thursday. Yeah, we'll have to see if I can make that work, and if you're able to make that work, that would be fun. So, absolutely. Jen saying Freddie is in the lead with 87%. Wow, only 80? 87? Wow. Let me check this thing out. Oh, we're at 72 now. Wow. I really thought it was going to be almost like a landslide. Maverick saying, all right, everyone, I got to head out for a knee procedure. I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for helping ease my nerves before I go in. Night, you're the best. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And I hope your procedure goes well. I really do. Take it easy, man. Seriously. I hope it goes well. Nanette. Ooh, hot take. I like Hellraiser Inferno. All right. Even without Pinhead really being in it? And I haven't seen it in a long time, to be quite honest. And I only saw it once, and then I was just like, nope. Maybe I got to rewatch it, you know? Conrad saying, same here, Carrie. Nancy Ann Ritter said she knows the writers. That was a great story. Yeah, I was really excited. First of all, we had Nancy Ann Ritter in our live stream for Urban Legend. You know, all the little connections to Scream were there. But yeah, she said that she knows the writers, hung out with them. That was a really cool story. A very cool story. Jamie saying Cry Wolf is underrated. It really is. It is underrated, Jamie. Anthony saying best wishes to Maverick. Yes, yes. Michael saying, Night, would you like a Wolverine versus Jason and Freddy fight crossover? I don't know, man. I don't know. I just would wonder how they would marry the mythologies, you know? Having Wolverine be a part of it. I mean, it would be fun to see as far as just the fighting, you know? That would be fun. But it'd be interesting how they would mix everyone's mythology together. All right, all right. Apollo, ayo, Apollo. Saying, yo, Night, thoughts on the Creed 3 poster. Doesn't really tell us much about the plot. Yeah, it doesn't tell us anything, but it looks cool. And you know me, man. I'm a diehard Rocky fan and Creed fan, so I'm already there, man. I'm already there, but it looks cool. It really does. I can't wait. I can't wait. I remember when the Creed 2 trailer came out, I was so hyped for days. When as soon as I saw it, I called up my brother. I called up Kill, and I was like, I couldn't even talk. So yeah, I'm still excited to see what they're going to come up with. Jamie saying to Carrie that Piz has had him on quite a few times. I got to come on and ask him a question, but I ended up telling him how much I love Valentine instead. I was thrilled. That is cool. That is very cool. I didn't know that Piz had him on. That's very cool. Piz is all right. He really is. Anthony saying, Night, I saw on your top 10 of the 90s video, you said you weren't a fan of Leprechaun. Why is that? Now, that's an old joke. And for any of you guys, and I know it's probably a bunch of you guys here, again, playlists on our Deadly Venom streams, which we try to hold monthly. We haven't had one in like almost a month and a half, 2 months. But we're hoping to have one in June. And it'll actually be our year anniversary of doing those. And I have a whole bunch of friends, including Eric, and I've had Marty on, and Monty G, Ben from Cadaver Club, Strange Monkey, Triv. We just have a blast, guys. We have so much fun. But it was a joke where I talked about how the franchise just went off the rails, Leprechaun in the Hood and all these types of things. The first movie, though, was good. And I'm a big fan of Warwick Davis, so it was kind of poking fun at it. But the first movie actually is a very good movie, and I enjoy it. But let me know what you think too, Anthony. Are you a fan of the franchise? Kelly's in the chat. Hey, everyone. Thanks for easing my mind after what had happened. You guys are so awesome. What happened? You have to let me know, unless I'm behind. I know I'm behind on the comments, but I'm glad that your mind was eased either way. Let's see. Peter saying the trailer was great. My only gripe was that I was hoping for some new stunts, but it looks like they're doing more of a greatest hits of stunts from all the movies. Yeah, it did kind of look like that. But I also think that this was kind of like a almost like a reel. Like it wasn't like a true trailer. It was more like just showing some different clips, of what's going to happen. We didn't get a sense of the story per se, but you're right. It's kind of like a greatest hits, but I'm still all in for it. It definitely, Tom Cruise, man, some crazy stuff he does. Seriously. Jamie saying, give the thumbs up a little tickle. That's right. That's right. Let's see. I want to catch up with you guys. It's a very positive and uplifting community. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Damn it! I need to watch that movie just to see that scene. What scene? What movie? Let me know. Let me know. What's up, Frenzy? Frenzy here. I'm listening. Love your day watch streams, Night. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I hope you're doing well. You all right, man. You all right. Good old Frenzy. And if you guys have not seen, by the way, and I want to say this too, um, and I don't know if Miss Carter's still in the chat, but on the front page of the channel, kind of where we have our trailer spot, and I've had it there for months and months and months because I think it was really such an amazing project, community wise. But for our 20 greatest horror movie moments of all time, Frenzy had a really good choice and a really good segment, and I've always enjoyed that segment so much. It was fun putting all the segments together. We did it as a live show, but we had pre-recorded videos. So anyways, thanks for being here, Frenzy. I appreciate it. It's cool. We got the two bearded losers in the chat. It's awesome. Jamie saying, I'm doing good, Night. Thanks. I just got done working for the local shelter. We had a pancake breakfast for the people who need it. That is awesome, Jamie. That does not surprise me that you did that. That is so cool. Wow. That is awesome. And I love pancakes, by the way. I just want to say that. I really do. That is so cool. Wow. That is really cool, Jamie. Seriously. You all right. You all right. That's awesome. With some of my, let me back up, Jamie, and to say thank you even more so, because with my job, sometimes I have patients, and we'll go into the community. We'll go to places like that where there are, whether they're pancake breakfasts or soup kitchens or whatever. And seriously, the folks that are working there, they're the backbone of so much love and caring. So thank you so much for doing that. That is just awesome. Cody saying, so Night, I love horror movies, but when I eat, I can't watch horror for some reason. Any advice? Oof, I don't know. I can eat when I'm watching a horror movie, but there's probably some that are so gross that it'd be tough to do. I don't know. Maybe just you got to push through, or it might be what you're eating. Because some things, I could imagine, and even for myself, would upset my stomach a little bit more than other things. So that'd be the best advice I could give. Carrie, I would love to stream with Jamie about Valentine night, just saying. All right. You guys are too funny. Jamie saying I'm available almost anytime, Nate. I'm unemployed. Okay. All right. We'll have to figure out, because like I said, I was really looking forward to doing our stream for tonight. So, but I'll be in touch with you, Jamie. And also, Jamie, Twitter is probably the best way to reach you, I'm assuming, right? So just let me know that. But yeah, we'll figure out something. What's up, Brandon? Brandon's in the chat. Would you like to see an ending in Scream 6 where the camera panels to a phone ringing and you see a hand pick up the phone? The camera shows Sydney saying hello, and the ghost face says, "You think it's over, Sydney?" We've talked about that on the collective streams, and yeah, I mean, it'd be fun to see that happen. I would not have any issue with that at all. Like I said, and we've said this even before Scream 5 came out, having a cliffhanger ending would be really, really interesting. It'd be really cool to see. So fingers are crossed. Ed Harris saying hello to all my friends. I just love being here. Watched Basket Case last night. Classic. It is a classic. It truly is. Very cool. Sasha saying, I don't remember if I told you this before, but when I was doing my media studies class in 95 through 97, my favorite tutor was friends with Doug Bradley. I do remember you telling me that. Now that is cool. That is so cool. Doug Bradley is awesome. Wow, man. You're that close to him. I'm assuming that you didn't get a chance to meet him. But if you could have, did you know that he was, a great actor? That's a good question, Sasha. Let me know. But that is very cool. Ben saying, I would love to see a Scream with dueling Ghostface killers. Me too. Two Ghostface, where they both don't know who the other is. That would be great. That would be great. I'm hoping. Fingers are crossed. Nanette saying it was my first Hellraiser movie, so that probably has to do a lot with it. Okay. Yep. That explains it. Jamie saying, Night, do you know about Scarefest happening in Lexington this October? I'm going. Already got my tickets. You should try to get tickets too. Lots of region free will be there. Oh, cool, man. In October. September, October. Whew. That is tempting. Who's going to be there, Jamie? And also, and I know I always do this to you guys, but that's only because obviously while I'm live streaming, I'm reading so many things and I'll probably forget some stuff. But Jamie, if you get a chance, well, number one here, let me know if you can, who's going to be there, who's the big people that are going to be there for the guests. But also if you can either leave a comment on the stream or get a hold of me on Twitter and just remind me about that. That's cool. In October. All right. Very cool. Brandon saying, I would love to see a horror film of either A New Nightmare, Halloween, or Friday the 13th, where they mention each other as they exist all in the same universe. Yeah, that would be cool. That would, yeah. Michael saying, do you think Urban Legend could have had a sequel? It did. Yeah, it did. It did. I can't remember if it was Carrie or Miss Carter we're talking about just seeing one of the sequels. Maybe it was Miss Carter. That tutor was an actor, and he played Eric in a series called Lovejoy with Ian McShane. Oh, I love Ian McShane. That is so cool. Yeah, man. Jamie saying, yeah, Piz and Jamie Blanks are friends. That is very cool. Very cool. Yes, it does have a sequel. Yes. Enlightened saying Creed 2 is so underappreciated. I think it rivals the original in emotions and thrills. Also has one of the best soundtrack albums I've heard in a while. It does. I agree. I really agree with that. Let's see. Urban Legends Final Cut. Yep. Anthony saying Leprechaun 1 through 3 I thought were great. 2 was pretty good too. Yeah. 3 was, was all right. Jay's in the chat. Hey guys, hope you're doing well. Gonna watch after work. Much love. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And welcome to the stream. Nanette saying I like the first Hellraiser, just so that you know. Yes. Yeah, man. I mean, the original Hellraiser, it's a classic. It's a classic. It really is. Jamie saying hello to Jay Dead. Let's see. Carrie saying Leprechaun is a movie that you just have to have a good time. You don't have to make sense of anything, just enjoy it for laughs and enjoyment. Yeah. Sasha saying to the enlightened kid, it's funny you say that about Creed 2 because I think the music was a big misstep, personally speaking. Okay. All right. Oh, Night, the Ed Harris scene. Okay. Conrad, just a reminder, have to add Valentine to the watch list. Thanks, man. Cody saying to Carrie, I think my cats are talking about Night. They keep on walking by my room and meowing with each other and looking in here. They're probably like, what the hell is this guy talking about? Cody, they love his voice like the rest of us. Thanks, Carrie. Thanks. Anthony saying Creed, what if playing at the gym got me thinking of the opening scene in Scream 3. Ben Graham, really? Oh my gosh, Ray Liotta passed away today? For real? Wow. I didn't know that. I literally, and as you guys know with these streams, I'm pretty much just getting up and then coming on here. Are you serious? Oh man, that sucks. Wow. Ray Liotta, man. I enjoyed his stuff. Wow. I did not know that. Jeez. And Sasha, if you're still in the chat, obviously we're big fans of Goodfellas. Oh wow, man. That is rough. Yeah, man. I did not know. Yes. Yep. Rest in peace to Ray. Wow. He was 67. Wow. That is sad, guys. And, and wow. Yeah. Well, and not to make light of this at all, but I don't know how many of you guys in this live chat, I know Sasha is, fans of Goodfellas. Yeah, man. We talked about that on the old channel. We'll have to talk about that again on this channel, which was a plan anyways, but yeah, we're gonna have to move that up. Wow. I'm literally shocked. Jamie saying Twitter or Facebook. I'll message you on Twitter with my Facebook connection. I use my real name on Facebook, so I try to keep that for those I trust. Totally understandable. I totally understand that, Jamie. But yeah, if you message me on Twitter, I'll, with the Facebook stuff, I'll get in touch with you and stuff. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm still just so shocked about Ray Liotta. Wow. Jeez. Losing a lot of legends, guys. We're losing a lot of legends. Wow. Conrad is saying he's a huge fan of Beyond the Mask channel. Yes. Yeah, I'm a fan too. I really am. Jamie said I'll message you a link to the event site on Twitter right now. It's going to have Robert and Lance. I care about Dana Ashbrook being there. Twin Peaks and all. Yeah, I know you're a big fan of Twin Peaks. That's cool. Oh, so Robert is going to be there. Wow. And Robert's not going to be at Monster Mania in August. And yeah. Yeah, Cody, we just found out about Ray Liotta. He died in his sleep while filming a movie. Oh my gosh, man. Yeah. They're having a Return of the Living Dead reunion? What? And a Nightmare 4 reunion? Oh my gosh. Whoa. That's great news, Jamie. Thank you so much for throwing that out at me. Enlightened saying, I just watched Goodfellas on Sunday. Right? I'm a huge fan of Goodfellas, right? Yes. You guys know what's up. Miss Carter said, Night, just took butter out of the fridge. Gonna hold my phone next to it so your voice will melt my butter. If it can do that, then I'm gonna have to take the show on the road. Identity. Yep, M85. He was so good in Identity. Nobody talks about Identity. I'm just teasing it. I love it. So you can imagine we'll be talking about that soon. And Sasha, you're right. Goodfellas is a perfect film to my mind. Yes. Yeah. Anthony saying, Yo, Night, do you have Instagram? I sure do. I do. Look up the Nightwatch Zone. I also have the link on my YouTube page. I have all my links in the About section. So, and speaking of which, just to throw this out there because people have been asking, the merch store is open, guys. I want to throw that out there. The link for that is in the About section on my YouTube channel page, About page. So yeah, man, check it out. And it's funny because we just opened the store, but just last night, Kill sends me a picture of him in the hoodie. He said he loves it. I'm like, yes. So yeah, cool stuff. Yeah, man. I know what you mean, Cody. We're losing a lot of legends. Yep. Absolutely. Yeah, when Sidney Poitier died, that was sad. I actually did a post on him, and yeah, man, it's some sad stuff. Very sad. Jamie saying Identity is one of my favorite movies from the early 2000s. John Cusack is one of my favorite people. I follow him on Twitter. It was such a good movie. Really was. A hidden gem. Enlightened saying that too. Yes. Very true. Very true. Okay. All right. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. And yeah, let's see what I missed. I got some more coffee, so let's see. You guys talking about identity? Yes. That's right, Jamie. I shot him 6 times. Oh, man. Michael saying Halloween 4 is my favorite movie. Okay. Halloween 4 was really good. Oh, we got a $2 super chat from Conrad. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Seriously, I really do. Saying this community is the best. It is, man. It is. So many of you cool people. And just because you did that, we got to make sure we treat you right, just like we treat our moms right. Here we go. Thanks a lot, Conrad. Seriously. Cody saying, can anyone explain to me why all the Scream movies are free on Prime, except for 4? I don't know. I heard that too. And it is crazy. It is crazy. I don't know. Extron saying, I'm back. Conrad saying, love the Halloween montage. So good. Thanks, man. Yeah, I actually... when we did, and then, again, for you guys who've been around, we went through the whole Halloween franchise. And when we got to, I believe it's when we did the ranking of the franchise, which included up to Halloween Kills, I played that montage. I put it together. It took a long time to put that thing together, I'm going to be honest. But yeah, I really enjoyed that montage as well. Thanks a lot. I appreciate that. I really do. Things like that, and again, and there are content creators in this live chat. You guys know it is hard to edit something together, and especially, just all the little things. So it takes a long time. But thanks, Conrad. Ed Harris saying, I will make a sequel to The Abyss. I love The Abyss. Yes. Yes. Jamie saying, no part 4. That sucks and reminds me of when Joe Bob Briggs walked off set during a Friday marathon because they didn't have part 4. So, Jamie, you're not a fan of Halloween 4. I want to make sure I'm right. So let me know why. That's an interesting one. All right. That is interesting. Oh, okay. Nanette has her list of Ray Liotta movies. All right. Some good ones. Some very good ones. Very cool. Ben saying, love Joe Bob, a true horror fan. There's no doubt about that. Extron saying Scream 4's Ghostface was the most brutal. Who agrees with me? I might agree with that. Seriously, Ghostface was very brutal in 4. All right. Let's see. Catching up with you guys here. Brandon saying, I would love to see Freddie and Michael face off next for sure. That would be epic. It would be. It would. Cody saying, do you think Roman could have had a kid out there? We don't know. Maybe. It's possible. It's possible. And I would not be surprised if we ever, I mean, Radio Silence, obviously they're paying homage to the West movies, which I can appreciate, and it is nice. So a connection to Roman like that would not surprise me at all. It would not. Truly wouldn't. Michael saying, I enjoy the Halloween montage too. Thank you. Let's see. Extron saying the stream ain't loading for me. Uh-oh. All right. Oh, okay. Bad internet. Gotcha. All right. And I am caught up to the chat. I needed that coffee. And also for you guys in the chat, I think we still got the poll up. Let me know what the percentage is for our poll. Most iconic or more iconic between Freddy and Ghostface. Carrie saying the Halloween montage was absolute fire. Loved it. Thanks, Carrie. Thank you. It was, I love doing that type of stuff. As you know, I love putting together stuff and editing. It was fun to do. Nanette talking about Ray Liotta. He did do a horror movie. He actually did more than one. Identity was definitely horror adjacent, I would say. Cody saying 2 things I want for Halloween Ends. 1, to be on Peacock so I don't have to leave my house. And 2, Loomis. Loomis flashbacks. Yeah, I would love to see some more Loomis. 75% for Freddy. 25 for Ghostface. All right. Sasha saying Richard Pryor's death really got to me, but he's always been a hero of mine. The only famous person whose death got to me. Yeah, that was a rough one too. It really was. I agree, Sasha. Val saying loved that Halloween montage. Thank you. I'm glad you did. It's, you know, the franchise has had ups and downs, you know, but overall, you know, it's a fun franchise. And of course, the original, as I know you know, Val, the original, like they say, it's the immortal classic. Jamie saying for Ray Liotta, he was in Hannibal, getting his brains eaten alive. Yes. And Identity. Yeah, I would definitely say Identity is horror adjacent. It's close enough, I would say. Ben saying, I see they have those listed as thriller and not horror. Well, you know, and it's funny. We've had a couple episodes where we talked about how that fine line and how horror is, you know, how people perceive it. To me, I list Hannibal as horror, you know, I really do. Just like Silence of the Lambs, you know. Now, some people may not, and that's okay, but I would say Hannibal is horror. And there's definitely a lot of, especially in Hannibal. Hannibal's actually one of the only movies I've ever seen in the theater where I saw 2 people get sick. 2. And of course, that was the scene where they did. I mean, literally, they got sick. One was 2 rows in front of me. One was to the right, not right beside me, but, and man, they had to leave quick. It was gross, man. So, Jamie Hart, Freddy rules. Yes. I might watch Identity today then. Yeah, it was a good movie. It really was. Jamie knows what's up. It figures. Laugh out loud. They're horror. Right? Yes, it's true. Cody saying, guys, don't make Knight turn this car around. He will. No fighting. Right. Jamie saying, I should be posting another song today. The first recording of my singing I ever made. It's rough with a crap mic, but we all start somewhere. That is cool. I'm sure it's good. I'm sure it's going to be good. You have a great voice. Seriously. That's really cool. And like I said, well, I'll talk to you more about that offline, but yeah, good stuff and good choice of some songs you did too. Very cool. Ben saying, I've never watched any of the Hannibal movies, only the show? You've never seen Silence of the Lambs? Ben, you got to see Silence of the Lambs. It's like one of the greatest movies of all time. Yeah, let me know, Ben. Have you seen Silence of the Lambs? That was such a good movie. And there's a reason why it has not been done on this channel yet, because I'm waiting. I'm waiting to pull the trigger. Anthony Hopkins is one of my favorite actors ever. Oof. Silence of the Lambs. You got to watch that. You got to watch that. Cody saying, is it bad if I stopped watching Leprechaun after the space movie that was horrible? Just saying, no, it's not bad. It's not bad. Nanette saying, yeah, Hannibal, Identity, Unlawful Entry. Good one. I almost forgot about that. Good call, Nanette. Jamie saying, oh, shucks. Thanks, Knight. You're welcome. I'm just being honest. Yeah. And like I said, I think I said this to you and to Jen in that Twitter thread. People that are musicians or people that sing that have really good voices, I'm always in awe. And because I think it's such a great way to express yourself. So yeah, you have a great voice. Castellar. Winnie the Pooh is now public domain, allowing Jagged Edge Productions to make the horror film Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. Yeah, you gotta love it. You gotta love it. You're missing out, Ben. They are not as bad as some would say. The Hannibal movies? I love the Hannibal movies. I really do. I mean, Silence was obviously a master, to me anyways, a masterpiece. You know, but yeah, I agree. Val saying, I just want ends to give me the same feelings as the original. By the way, Knight, on your video about Halloween yesterday morning, I, of course, left my normal essay. I think I saw that in my notifications, because when people leave comments, I'll get the notifications for them. And so, you know, I try to, obviously, you know this, Val, but I always try to answer everyone if I can. But I'll definitely be checking that out. And thank you so much for leaving, you know, awesome comments. That's a cool thing too, because it is a discussion. It really is. So I appreciate it. Ben saying, Silence of the what? No, I've never watched it. Watched so many parodies, I feel like I've seen it. Oh my God. People. No, I'm just playing with you, Ben. Everyone in this live chat, let me know. Are you a fan of Silence of the Lambs? Is it a great movie? You gotta let me know. But Ben, you have got to see it. You've got to see it. You've got to see it. You got to see it. Do it for me, man. Do it for me. Cody saying, if it wasn't for Silence of the Lambs, Joe Dirt wouldn't have been so popular. I do remember that scene. Yeah, you know, it was so popular. It won all the major Academy Awards that year, which was a big thing because it was a horror movie that won at the Academy Awards for Best Picture, Best Director, Best Actor for Anthony Hopkins, Best Actress for Jodie Foster. And so, there were a lot of parodies and stuff. So, yeah. Extron saying, Night make a poll. Who's more iconic, Michael Myers or Jason? Ooh, that's a good one too. I'll see about that. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be on, but that is a good question. Yeah, I won't even say, but that's a good question. You guys can let me know in the chat, though. I would like to know what people think. I just sampled a new Blu-ray I got, Kevin Costner's Western Open Range. I can say without a doubt that it has the most immersive use of surround sound I've ever heard. It's beyond immaculate. Ooh, all right. Very cool. Very cool, man. We got $2 super chat from Haunted by Horror. Thank you. Thank you. It's going to be some gas money for our trip in August to Monster Mania. Saying, who here has seen Lecter's first movie, Manhunter? Yes. Brian Cox portrayed Lecter, the first portrayal of Lecter. He was actually good as Lecter. It was different than Anthony Hopkins, but Manhunter is a great movie. That's another one that I definitely want to dive into for an episode on the channel. But yeah, that was a good one, a really good one. I love Manhunter. All right, and yeah, thanks so much. And just because of that, here we go.
Don't let go. Don't let go. Not too slow.
All right. Thanks so much for the super chat. Thank you so much. Let's see. Jamie saying, I saw it in the theater in 86. Loved it. William Peterson is the man. He is. You saw that in the theater, Jamie? Wow. Man, I am in awe. I got to step up my game. I would have loved to have seen that in the theater in 86. Holy moly. That is so cool. Did you, I mean, you don't have to answer this, Jamie, but did you go? Who'd you go with? That was a pretty intense movie. That is so cool. How old were you? I think in 1986. Well, I was watching horror, but I didn't get a chance to see a lot of horror in theaters. And I wish I did. I truly wish I did. I mean, now looking back on it, I'm like, man, I missed out. I really missed out. But that is so cool that you got a chance to. The Hannibal TV series, to my mind, some of the most beautifully shot photography I've ever seen. There you go, Sasha. And Hannibal is horror, definitely horror adjacent, I would say. Nanette saying one of the most scariest movies ever is Psycho, and they say it's a thriller. Yeah. It's funny how they like I said, the labels that they use. Yeah. Carrie knows what's up. Silence of the Lambs is a classic. Sir Anthony Hopkins is untouchable. You are correct. You are so correct. At least in my opinion. Absolutely love it. Ben Grimm. I'll watch. I hope that day never happens, man. I'm going to be a sad, sad person, man, because I absolutely love Anthony Hopkins. I really do. Such a fantastic actor. So many great performances. The shape is absolutely iconic. True enough. Sasha saying, personally, I much prefer Manhunter, but Michael Mann can do no wrong in my eyes. Michael Mann is amazing. Conrad saying Christopher Nolan should direct horror movies. I think it's time. I'm waiting for him to do it. I really think that is going to happen. I really do. Because I think he's the type of director that is always wanting to challenge himself and push himself. Yeah. Do you consider Chronicle a sci-fi movie or horror movie? It's kind of a mix, in my opinion. What do you think, Cody? I think it's a mix. Ben's going with Jason. Unacceptable, Ben. Extrons and Michael is more iconic, but I think Jason is the more brutal killer. Yep. Yep. I can agree with that. Let's see. Jamie saying, yes, I saw it in the theater. I saw everything in the theater during the 80s and the 90s. That's so cool, for real. That is awesome. I was 13 in 86. I turned 49 on Wednesday. Next Wednesday? Wow, well, happy early birthday. I'm going to say that right here live. Happy early birthday, Jamie. Seriously. That is awesome. But yeah, that's what I was getting at, though. 13, being able to see these horror movies. Now, were you sneaking into them? That's what I got to know. Because I don't know about you, where you were at, but living in a big city, it was kind of a challenge to be able to do that. So I didn't get to see a lot of horror movies in the 80s. Once the 90s came, that was different, but very, very cool. Very, very cool. Extron saying, Ben, yeah, I don't think Michael would come back if he got blown up with a nuke like Jason. Michael is supernatural immortal, but he's still human. All right. I think I was with my mom for Manhunter. All right. That is cool. That's really cool. Carrie saying, Knight, have you seen The Right with Anthony Hopkins? It's so good, Carrie. You know. No, I'm not saying you don't know, but yes, I've seen The Right, and it is good. And again, Anthony Hopkins, man, I'm telling you guys, I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for that right moment to really go deep into his movies, his films, and he's really my favorite. He really is. But it was a good movie, Carrie. Good call. Good call. Let's see. Make sure I catch up to you guys. You guys talking about Michael, if he's immortal. Anthony saying, yo, Knight, what's your favorite Tarantino film? Or too hard to pick just one? He's definitely one of my favorite directors of all time. Yeah, man, it is so tough to talk about what's my favorite. Actually, when I was on Gore's channel, Gorefield, we talked about Tarantino movies, and yeah, man, we had a blast talking about it though. But I love so many of his movies, but I think my sympathetic pick, and I don't say that to make it sound negative, but Kill Bill was just such a special event for me, and I consider both chapters one movie, because I went there with some of my students. For most of you guys might know, but I teach martial arts. I've been doing martial arts since I was a little kid, and so what he was able to do with Kill Bill was amazing. The way he was able to recreate that feeling of the old school samurai and the kung fu exploitation movies from back in the day, westerns, spaghetti westerns, just amazing stuff. So I probably would say Kill Bill, but I love so many of his movies. It's not even funny. All right, let's see. Oh, the bots came back. You guys got them. Cool. Sasha saying, I was lucky enough to see Empire Strikes Back, Temple of Doom, and Ghostbusters all in the cinema. Now, that is cool. Wow. I'm jealous, man. Very cool. Very, very. Although, no, I did see Ghostbusters. Yes, I did see Ghostbusters in there. That was fun. I barely remember that. I was so young. But classics. Oh, thanks, Val. You all right. Cody saying, when I was a kid, I felt like a grown up when I went and saw Rob Zombie's Halloween. I was a fan before, but when I saw Rob Zombie's version, I got back into horror. All right. Very cool. Jamie saying, laugh out loud. I never snuck into any movie. They just didn't care. I was there literally weekly. I'm pretty sure my mom told them I could handle anything. Wow, now that's a cool setup. I like that. uh, some people do sneak, but now we know. Jamie was like, no, I'm going to do this the legal way. Very cool, though. Carrie saying, well, Knight, I know now. You know what, Carrie? Don't you know? Don't you know?
Don't you know that this feeling is only yours and mine? Don't you know that this love would last for all time?
Yeah. Carrie, that's great. Oh, Back to the Future 2. Yes, Back to the Future was really cool. I saw that in theaters too. Yes. Jamie saying, I have literally every Tarantino. I love him almost as much as I love David Lynch. Okay. Jen saying, I saw it in the theater too. I was 22. All right. We got some Tarantino fans. All right, guys. We'll be talking about Tarantino movies. It's on the list. We did talk about Kill Bill and Pulp Fiction on the old channel. So we're going to redo those episodes, but stay tuned. It's good to see, I say this a lot, and you guys will probably get tired of me saying it, but it's true because I know a lot of folks that gravitate to the channel are huge horror fans. And that's what we are. That's what I am. But I love, so many other genres, and I want to talk about those things too. So we will be talking about those things. So hopefully you guys will join the ride. Conrad saying, hear me out. Christopher Nolan directing a Shining-esque film. Right? Yes. 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 I'm all about that, Conrad. Tarantino's worst movie, still better than most others. I can agree. Anthony saying, dig the Kill Bill selection. Inglourious Basterds and Django, my top two. Inglourious Basterds, man. That is such a good movie. Christoph Waltz. That's a bingo. I love Inglourious Basterds. That opening scene was so tense and so well acted and shot, and oh man. Good call on that, man. Django was good too. Let's see. Emily, I'm back. Happy to see you're still going strong. We're trying. Nice to have you back, though. All right. The protagonist in the chat. Hello, dude. What would be your reaction be if everyone but Myers died in Halloween Ends? Look, man. Wow. And I've talked about this in some videos and live streams. It's possible. It is so possible. Hopefully it's going to be executed well, but it would be something to make me pause. It'd be like, wow, just like, it's just crazy. But I'm excited to see what they're going to do, because there's so many ways that this movie could go. So many ways. So, but my reaction would be stunned. It really would. But at the same time, it would not totally surprise me. So, but that would be something, man. That would be something. Oof. Conrad saying, I saw Jennifer's Body in theaters when I was a teenager. It was good for the time. I hear that. M85. We'd squeeze in my little brother with a big family going into the theater. He'd sneak around them and open the exit door on the other side for us. That's all. That's awesome. Ben saying the only movie I've walked out on is Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. Uh-oh. Jamie's going to be upset with you. I'm just joking. Oh, there she is. Kill Bill is probably my favorite, but Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is one I keep returning to. That was a good movie. That really was. Jamie, you got to tell Ben what you think about him walking out on Halloween 2. Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. Yeah, Extron wouldn't be surprised if that's the ending it for ends as well. Yep. From Dusk Till Dawn. That's a good one. That is a good one. Saw Jackie Brown and Scream 2 a double feature when they came out. That's a good double feature. Ooh. Sasha saying Death Proof very high up there for me, and that might be partially for all of the feet alone. He didn't play around in that movie, did he? Too funny. The protagonist saying, same here, man. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. I mean, when I see it, it's going to hit me, if that happens. But yeah, crazy to think. Something really creepy about that new poo look. Miss Carter just watched the trailer for Blood and Honey. Wow. All right, I'll have to check it out. Protagonist saying, have you seen Dead Silence? Came out in 2007. Oh, yes. Yes, that's a great movie. I really enjoyed that. That's old Juan. Old James Wan. Jamie saying, Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 is fantastic. How could you walk out? Randy saying, the psycho killer girl from Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is the same killer from Scream 5. That's right. Looked and felt like the exact same character. Yeah, they even talked about how she was killed in both movies by fire. Crazy stuff. Mikey Madison. Cody saying Sonic 2 was amazing. Watched it last night. Very cool. What's up, Beth? Beth is in the chat saying, hey, Night and everyone. How you doing, Beth? Nice to see you. Conrad said Jamie is going to be pissed about the Halloween 2. Yep. Ben saying, I rented it and wanted to walk out of my house on it too. Jeez. Oh, man. That's good. Jamie saying Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 is different. I get it, but I went in with no expectations and came out with a grin on my face. Nice. See, that's cool. Sasha saying, I never thought I'd like Inglourious Bastards. Oh, I never did like Inglourious Bastards. I think it's his weakest film. Sorry. Ooh, really? All right. Beth saying, taking my daughter to see Top Gun Maverick in the morning. Ooh, yeah, that is cool. Oh, yeah. Highway to the Danger Zone. That is cool, Beth. And I've heard so many good things about it. I don't know anything, no spoilers or anything, but everyone has said it's excellent. So I can't wait to see it too. That is cool. Cody saying, I swear to God, if they play that song from Season of the Witch during the radio tower scene, I'm going to flip. What if they do? That's what I've said in a few videos. Like, it's possible, it's unlikely. But yeah. Jen saying, got to get going. I have an appointment to get ready for. Okay, Jen. Thank you so much for hanging out. This has gone on for a while. I'm going to be ending up soon, though. But I hope your appointment goes well. Hope your appointment goes well. Buy the ticket, take the ride. Val saying to Jamie, I did not like either Rob Zombie Halloween. Watched the first one, could only get through a fourth of the second one. Just a big nope. Yeah, I mean, in those movies, well, I won't get deep into that because number one, we did talk about both Rob Zombie movies. So again, guys, check out my Halloween playlist. They were some fun live episodes with great conversations with the live chat. But they were interesting. There was some things that worked and some things that didn't seem to work, at least in my opinion. But I'll give him credit for putting his stamp on the movie, that's for sure, on both movies. Emily saying, anyone else excited for the new season of Evil? I've heard such good things about it, but I've never watched that show. Let me know what you think of it, Emily. I mean, It looks like it's good, and I've heard some good things about it. Beth saying, I'm looking forward to the dog fights and the music mostly. Yeah, I've heard the acting. Someone, well, I won't keep saying it, but I've heard it's excellent all around. So I'm really hyped. I'm really hyped. Randy are saying Rob Zombie's H2 made me angry, hated the writing, and where was the mask? Yeah, Hobo Michael. Hobo Michael. Conrad saying Psycho 16 was good. Okay. Jamie saying, but why? Is it because of the vulgar language for Halloween 2, Rob Zombie's Halloween 2? Is that to me, Jen? I mean, Jamie? For me, well, I don't want to get too deep into it because actually, Jamie, like I was telling you, that was one thing I wanted to have as part of our discussion. The vulgar language wasn't really the biggest issue for me personally, but for others in the live chat, maybe it was for them. They can answer that. But as horror movies, as slasher horror movies, both films I think are very good. So I will say that. Cody saying, I like it. I just didn't like the fact they made Michael speak and only word he said was die too. I mean, come on. Yeah, I didn't get that either. I didn't get that. Val saying to Jamie, I'm not a Rob Zombie fan at all. Hated the white horse crap and the shape doesn't talk. Yes, a show called Evil. That's a good way to describe it, Ben. It's like X-Files, but with demons instead of aliens. Yep. Yeah. I appreciate the genius of Rob Zombie. Okay. And Val, what did you think of House of a Thousand Corpses? Now, because we did a watch party with that, and I know you said it was bonkers at one point, but tell me what you thought about that. Jamie says, look, here's my argument. Uh-oh. When you see a Rob Zombie film, you can tell it's his through the look and feel. That's special. Not all directors have a distinct and beautiful style. That is true. He definitely has a style, no doubt. Keith's in the chat. What's up, Keith? What's up? H2 Rob Zombie gets way too much hate. Yeah, it's definitely a divisive one. And when we did that episode on it, the live stream on it, we knew that it was going to be not only an interesting conversation, but we knew that the live chat audience would either be one way or the other. Not too many people are in the middle, Let's see. Yeah, what's up, Keith? What's up? Nice to have you here, man. Randy is saying, hoping to see Daniel Harrison ends. Oof, I don't know. I think it's unlikely, but they have, and I was talking about this to who was I talking about it with? I think it was Bobby. They did think about doing that. I think it was even for Kills. It might have been for 2018, but they thought of Daniel Harris. They also thought of bringing back John, but they didn't want to confuse things too much and all that type of stuff. So I don't know. Protagonist says, seems like we both agreed in the comments in a recent video is that horror movies need to be more about horror and thrills and less about the graphic violence. It's true. I think that when you have a movie that takes its time and really builds up the tension, and the feeling, the emotion, the horror that way, it's with you longer than just over the top violence for violence sake, so I definitely agree with that. Yep. Yeah, that's a good way to explain it, Ben. I've heard evil is good. Rob Zombie's Halloween is his vision, not Carpenter's, not ours. I soak it in and let it wash over me as if it's new. That's a good way to put it. Cody saying, what do you think will happen to Hopkins? Think he will be in a wheelchair? You mean Hawkins for Will Patton in Halloween? I don't think he'll be in a wheelchair. Conrad saying, I'll give you this, Jamie. I don't look at it as a Halloween film. Let's look at it as if its own standalone film for me. Yeah. Such distinctive style. All right. Sasha saying the only film I've ever seen Danielle Harris in is The Last Boy Scout. Last Boy Scout was a good one. Ben saying, right, people care too much about other people's opinions, in my opinion. It doesn't hurt my feelings when someone likes something I don't. Yeah, I agree. Val saying, Night, I was surprised and not surprised. It was a typical Rob Zombie movie, but I thought that was a good movie. I liked the actors in it, which helped. Overall, it's a movie I would watch again. There you go. That's cool. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Val. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Now, part of, and we're going to do a poll for Val, but for you guys that are channel members, we're going to do a watch party. And one of the choices that we'll have is The Devil's Rejects, which is the next story after House of a Thousand Corpses, Val. So I'll be really interested to see what you think of that. If we watch that one, it's either going to be that or I think 3 other choices that I'm going to have. So again, for you guys, if you are interested in doing watch parties and stuff, check out the channel membership. Join us. It'll be fun. I forgot how many people we had for House of a Thousand Corpses, and when we did Friday 13th Part 2, that was really fun. We had like 8 people. It was fun. Let's see. Cody saying, I just want a trailer for Halloween Ends already, right? It'll be soon. It'll be soon. Sasha saying, I was just saying about directors having instantly recognizable styles. Wes Anderson. That's true. I agree with that, man. I really do. Conrad saying, I love suspense and thrill over blood. That's why I love films like Halloween and The Shining. Agreed. Those types of movies, I just think they last longer. They stay with you longer, But that's not to say that there haven't been films with, a lot of violence or violent scenes in it that weren't good, because there are. But yeah. But those tension builders, I love those. I just love those so much. If the devil rejects them, then you know they're bad. I like that title. It's a good point. Jamie saying, I'm looking forward to Rob Zombie's The Munsters. He loves the source material with all his soul. I trust he's going to do it well. Yeah, I'm really interested to see what it's going to turn out to be too. And it's PG. It's like, wow, this will be the first Rob Zombie movie that's PG. Nanette saying, I hated the original The Shining. Ooh. And if I remember correctly, Nanette, that's because you're a big fan of the book, which I understand that. And, a lot of folks that are fans of the book feel that way. Although, and I saw the movie first and then I read the book, I can kind of understand why. But I look at them as 2 different things. Ben saying, I probably won't watch the trailer for Ends. I already know I'll watch it. Might as well go in blind. I think I liked Kills more than most because I didn't know about Loomis or the firefight scene. That's a good point. Yeah, that was the one thing about the Halloween Kills trailer that I think was a misstep. They should not have shown the firefighter scene. They really shouldn't. And I know part of it was because of the pandemic and not knowing how well the movie might do, because it was released in theaters and Peacock. Maybe that was part of the decision of doing that. But yeah, I wish we did not know about the firefighter scene going in, because that would have been such a great surprise. Yep. Yeah, you didn't watch the trailer for Kills. Yeah. Valerie saying to Jamie, I am interested in seeing how that turns out with the Munsters. Yeah. I'm really curious. Conrad too. It's going to be interesting to see. It really is. All right. And also, for anyone, if you have not hit the like button, please do. Please do. Please do. I'm going to be going for another minute or two, unless anything big comes up for conversation. Ben saying, right, I'll give Zombie a chance on anything just because I love House of a Thousand Corpses so much. Oh man, it's too bad you didn't. You weren't with. We did a watch party of it. It was so much fun. It was fun, man. Jamie's saying, me too. I really think he's going to make it with love and respect. He wrote a whole song about the car. That's right. Yep. It's true. That's a good point. He really is a big fan. Protagonist saying, I wish they'd make a Terminator reboot that goes back to the horror thriller roots of the first film. Me too. Me too. Mm-hmm. Sasha saying, I think the vampires in From Dusk Till Dawn should not have been given away too. Imagine if it was a shock. Yes, I agree. Mm-hmm. Ben saying, it's like M. Night. Hated old, but he made so many movies I love that I'll always give him a chance. Interesting. You hated old. Wow. Now that's actually a movie that we were hoping to do an episode on. But yeah. I mean, M. Night, again, I can appreciate his style, and I'll always give him a chance too. So I know what you mean. Nanette saying, I seen the movie first and heard the reason I didn't like the movie. I hated Shelley Duvall's character in the movie, but I don't like her in anything. Ooh, all right. Conrad saying Terminator has horror elements to it, especially the first one. Absolutely. Yep. Val saying you're at 41 likes night. Oh, cool. Thank you. That is great. That might be the most likes we've done on a Thursday stream. Very cool. Cody saying, if Christopher Nolan does horror, what should he do first? Halloween, Scream, Friday, or Freddy movie? If those were his only choices? Wow. Well, that's a hard question because I mean, it'd be cool to see him do a Halloween type movie. You know, I think his style would fit really well with that type of a movie, or a Scream movie. But for Friday or Freddy, I don't know. Maybe a Freddy movie too. That's a tough one, Cody. You got me on that one. I think he should do a horror movie that is something fresh, something new, has obviously great acting and a great script, but also something that is truly scary, whatever it may be. But I honestly think he will do a horror movie. I think that's something, and I think I had read that somewhere once where he talked about wanting to do one someday. So Conrad saying Jordan Peele does a great job at keeping people anticipated in his trailers. Yeah, I mean, I think Nope is going to be, like I said, I can't wait to find out what it's about when I watch it, you know? Anthony saying, Knight, what's your favorite Arnold action movie? Very hard, but personally would have to go with Predator. Oh, man, that's tough, man. Poof. And I don't know, you've probably seen, but on the channel, we've gone through the Terminator movies. So obviously we did the original, and we've gone through the Predator movies. So you know my love for Predator. Predator has a special place for me overall, so maybe I would say, and we've done Total Recall as well. Maybe I'll go with Predator, but I mean, you can't go wrong, with any of those movies, whether it's Terminator or Predator. So, but good question, man. It is tough though. I can see it now. Christopher Nolan directing the Terminator reboot, which would be a horror film. Ooh, yeah, man. That would be cool. Randy, you're saying firefighter scene. I suppose they had to show in some way how Mikey survived that cremation because his death in 2018 was riveting and crowd pleasing. Yeah, yeah. I just wish they didn't. I don't know, and I don't know how I would have edited it, but you know, even if they didn't show the firefighter scene, and the bottom line is that he's back, and of course we'd be wondering, well, how did he get out of it? Conan for me, my first Arnie love. Wow. Okay, Jamie. Yeah, that is a great choice. We're going to be talking about that as well at some point. We did on the older channel. We did our top 10 fantasy of the 80s, and we talked about Conan. That is a great movie. I miss movies like that. I'm not going to lie. I really miss movies like that. Special mention for End of Days. That was a good one too. Yes. Last Action Hero is a gem. Yes. Sasha saying, I was with you for your Predator talk. That was the first time I joined you live. Yes. And I wish we didn't lose that episode, man. That was a good one. That was a fun conversation. It really was, man. It was a good one. We'll have to do something again at some point. And I know you've been busy and stuff, but we'll have to do something, Sasha. Miss Carter saying, nobody's fault except theater. I managed not to see any Halloween Kills trailer till I went to see the new Candyman. Damn theater had it on loop or something and saw Halloween Kills 3 times. At least it wasn't 6 times. God. Nanette saying, I like women that fight back, and she didn't fight back. Well, yeah, but here's the thing. Here's my point of view. And it's true of men as well. Sometimes when you're scared, not everyone has that ability to fight back. Sometimes the best thing you can do is run. But she did, she did care for Danny and did what she had to do to get him safe. So she had enough courage. You're talking about Shelley Duvall in The Shining. So, because if everyone always fought back in a horror movie, that would be really unrealistic. Because in real life, fight or flight, you're going to go one way or the other. And I'll tell you what, if someone's coming at me with an axe, I'm going to run. I'm going to tell you that right here, right now. So Conrad saying, I think Nolan should do something original. I agree. Nanette saying, I love End of Days. Yes, that is a good movie, in my opinion as well. Oh, we got a $5 super chat from I Shot Him 6 Times. What's up, buddy? Would you like to see a remake of Christine or keep it as is? Ooh, that's a good question. I don't know. I'd be curious to see a remake if it was done well, if it was really, I'd be curious. But I'd be fine with it just staying as is. It's just one of those 80s classics. John Carpenter directed. I mean, so I'd be fine keeping it as it is. But let me know what you think. That's a good question, though. Very good question. And in the honor of that generous $5 super chat, and thank you so much for that. Really appreciate it. Let's check this thing out. All right. Sasha saying, thanks. I'm up to do it again. It's always fun. Absolutely, man. Having good conversations. You can't beat it. We'll have to figure out something. We will have to figure out something. Let's see. And I'm behind on you guys in the live chat. You guys are working hard. End of Days is underrated. Gabriel Byrne is really good in it. True. Very true. I agree. Let's see. Ben saying they're making a remake of Christine already by the guy who did the Hannibal series. He said the movie will be horny as hell too. Ooh, okay. I hope they do a good job of it though. I really do. Eric saying Shelley Duvall's Wendy is beaten down emotionally, and you could tell that it was the norm in their household. That's why I don't think she fought back. Yeah, I mean, it was an abusive, environment. So, but I think that was realistic, and the way that she reacted to it, I didn't have an issue with that. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like seeing, movies where you do have, the victim fighting back and so forth and so forth. But, everyone wouldn't do that in these situations. So that's why I didn't really have an issue with it. But I get it if some folks didn't, because I have heard that before, that some people weren't big on her characters. So yeah. Let's see. I'll go through a couple more comments here, and then we'll get ready to end it up. Protagonist saying, what movie would you never want to see remade? Oh, that's, yeah. I mean, there's a lot. Geez, man. Rocky. Geez, so many. It's just so many that I think that have been remade that shouldn't have as well. But The Exorcist should be left alone. Movies like that, they should just leave them alone. But there's so many, I couldn't even name them all. But that's a good question. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's some remakes that are good. There's actually a couple of remakes that are better than the original, but that's not, at least in my opinion, the norm. So yeah. Let's see. Those bots are so pushy. Anthony saying Christine is such a damn good movie. It is. It is. People saying hello to Marcus. Cause he shot him 6 times. Never remake Jaws. Yeah, good point. Yeah, leave Jaws alone. Seriously. Jamie saying it too. Christine is a great film. I wish they would stop remaking the classics. Yeah, exactly. Very cool. Yeah, so many bots that were here, man. That's some crazy stuff. Nanette saying, well, I know you like women who fight back, Knight, because I like the Terminator. Yeah, and I'm a huge fan of Sarah Connor, so yeah. Yeah, it's true. It's true. Corey Anders in the chat. What's going on? What's going on? Not for much longer, though. Not for much longer. I wouldn't mind a remake. I just hope they get good actors and the effects of a car would look good. Just saw the comment that they're remaking it. Definitely going to keep an eye out. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Conrad saying this chat is fun, having a good time. Hey, that's what it's all about. That is what it's all about. Jamie saying, hey, Corey. Corey Anderson, hello to the ladies. Steven saying, hey, Corey. All right. Marcus saying, hey, everyone. If I didn't tag, sorry, I'm heading into work. Okay. All right. Sasha saying, I think Seven Samurai should have been remade at least 3 times. Yes. They need to remake stuff like Tourist Trap. That would be a fun one to watch. Anthony saying, Knight, I know how much you love The Thing. It's truly great. Did you like the 2000s version? And it's funny you asked that. And again, that was another 2 episodes that we lost on the first channel. We talked about Carpenter's The Thing, and then we talked about the prequel from 2011. I believe it was 2011. I liked it, but I was frustrated by the CG because originally they went in planning to do just practical, and the studio stepped in and kind of said, we need to smooth things out with some CGI. And of course, smoothing things out became more and more and more. And next thing you know, they made, the monster just look so fake in so many scenes. There were some scenes that were okay, but anyways, but I appreciated the time and the respect they had for the Carpenter movie and how they set up, different things like at the camps where things that we saw in the '82 movie happened, and so it made sense. So I did like the 2000s one, but I just wish they had not used the CGI. We're going to hopefully be redoing those two episodes on the Carpenter movie and the 2011 movie. I can't wait to do that because The Thing is one of my favorite movies of all time. So, absolutely. But good question, Anthony. Michael saying, hi to Coriander. You are beautiful. She is. She is. Val saying, good afternoon to Coriander. Emily saying, nice night, listening to your lovely voice just calms me down. Thanks. It's funny. I have some of my students in my Tai Chi classes, they say the same thing. They're like, yeah, I'm just really relaxed. So maybe that's where it comes from. Jamie saying, how about a remake of The Apple? And if you know that movie, You My People. I've heard of that movie, but I haven't seen it. So I'm just going to put that out there. Let's see. Let's see. Nightwatch Zone. Check out your IG for that Scott Hall impersonation I did for you. I don't know if the link's sent outright, so I don't know. It's not there. Just send me a message. I'll resend it. Okay. I will check it out. Conrad saying, remake movies that aren't well known. Yes. Anthony saying, agreed 100%. The practical is so iconic. It's timeless. True. I mean, Carpenter's The Thing is amazing. Absolutely amazing. Still to this day. And again, I could go on and on about that, but the practical is just so good, so amazing. Snipes in the chat. What's up? Welcome. In relation to the poll, I would like a Nightmare on Elm Street movie to feature Freddy as a ghost unseen. Ooh, yeah. Now, do you mean like he was in New Nightmare? Like they showed him, in New Nightmare, like in that scene in the hospital where no one could see him except for Nancy's kid. Let me know. But I think I know what you mean. Yeah. All right. Well, we are almost caught up. Oh, okay. Snipe saying, otherwise people won't move on from Robert Englund. Yeah, that's true. I get what you mean now. Got it. Protagonist saying, yes, who do you think was the thing at the end of the '82 movie? And before you go, thank you for streaming and for your content. Well, thank you. Thank you for joining in and having discussions with us. It's been really cool and fun for me as well. Who do I think was the thing at the end? I think Childs was. I definitely do. But I'm such a huge fan of the movie. I have had so many conversations with people and online. There's groups that theorize so many things about the movie. There are some people that have actually talked about how they thought it was Kurt Russell. And I'm not saying they've convinced me totally, but there's been times when I thought to myself, geez, maybe he was. I think that's the beauty of the movie is that, you could look at it in so many different ways. But if I had to choose, I would say it was Childs. If I was to put money on it, I would say it was Childs. Michael saying, could Robert Englund come back to play Freddy one last time? Ooh. Maybe. I mean, there was a time I don't know, 5-6 years ago. So he said he had one more left in him, but the longer we go, I think it's less likely, So Jamie saying The Apple is a treat night. It's so cheesy and horrible. It's fantastic. I might have to check it out. Let's see. Sasha saying, I've been told that too. That voice is calming. More than one woman's asked me to do a reading of 50 Shades of Grey. I hear that. Yeah, we got the bots, man. Snipe saying yes, like the Tina scene in the original from the hospital scene. Okay, all right. Yeah, that was a good scene. What's up, man? My cousin is in the chat. What's up, man? How you doing? What's up, cousin? I'm loving the show. I love Freddie. You already know. Yeah, I know. You're gonna choose Freddie. We was watching that so much as kids. I mean, seriously. Freddie is iconic. He really is. Let's see. All right. Well, guys, it looks like we've come to that point. Again, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. It's been fun. It really has. A lot of good conversation and questions from you guys. Let me just also throw some stuff out there. Hopefully, we're going to be doing something. We've got something that's special we might be doing tomorrow on our Friday night episode, our Monster Fridays episode. But we also will be doing a watch party, especially for you guys. And I know there's a bunch in there, including my cousin right here, for you guys that are channel members or part of our Patreon. We're going to try to do something special on Sunday for a watch party. So please, for you guys, keep an eye out for that. And if you are not a channel member, like my buddy Fade always says, what are you doing? Join us. Seriously, join us. It really helps out the channel. And it gives us a chance to do special things and to have more intimate conversations, which we don't always get a chance to do on these type of live streams. It's fun to be able to do that, just to talk to you guys. But for things like our watch parties, and we're also going to be doing only members only live streams, that's when we get a chance to really do that and hang out with you guys. So check that out if you're interested. My link to my Patreon is in the about section. And also, if you want to become a channel member, just hit the join button next to the subscribe. And hopefully that's going to be something that we'll see some of you guys join into. As I head on out, let me just make sure I have everybody caught up here. Let's see. Michael saying, I haven't watched Nightmare's Dream Warriors yet. Oh, you got to watch that. You got to watch that. It is a really good movie. Miss Carter saying, I'd love to have Night read 50 Shades of Grey. Oh, jeez. I don't know about that. That was a good one. Jamie said, I've been asked to do some ASMR before. I think that's weird, so nope. All right. That was pretty adamant, Jamie. I love that. Let's see. Sasha saying, this was fun. Glad I caught you live. Well, hey, Sasha, you know what's up. I mean, seriously, you've been around with the channel long time, since back in the old days, so you know how we like to have a lot of fun. But live streaming like this in the morning is something fairly new, but I thought it'd be a great way to just talk just to the viewers. So definitely Thursday mornings is when we do it, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we'll be doing this next Thursday as well. Also got some other stuff planned that'll be coming up, so you guys keep an eye out. Anthony saying, much love, everyone. Blessed rest of the day. Yes. Nanette saying, night. I think I can sleep now thanks to you. Well, I hope you do. Thanks a lot. Marshall, tell them the story about Kurt in the movie theater. I gotta save that, man. That is a good story. I'm gonna save that one, man, because that's gonna get me going on here for another 15 minutes. We had some good times as kids, man. We really did. Oh my God. Val saying, thank you for the live this morning. Always a joy to spend Thursday morning with you and this amazing community. Yes. Thank you. Conrad said, going to check out your Blood Rage video when I'm on my way to work. All right. Thank you. All right, guys. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm going to figure that out. Coriander. I'll figure that out. All right. Protagonist saying have a good day, night, everyone. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. All right, guys. I will catch you guys later. Thanks so much. Hope the rest of your day goes well. And again, check out old videos if you get a chance. They were good. They still are. Anyways, if you're watching this, if you're listening to this, you are the Night Watch. Peace.